Hey everybody, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Listen, yeah, I apologize for my tardiness. It has been a it has been a day. already. It has been a day already. Definitely been a day already. But listen, I still want to be consistent and bring you guys content. So we are here today for, I don't know what we're gonna call this. I don't know. We could still call this a brunch hour. We're gonna still call this a brunch hour. How is everyone doing? Happy Friday, happy Friday. Listen, as you come in, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you do so. Please make sure you hit that like button. We got a lot to get into today. We have a lot to get into today. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure that you are following me. Please, please, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that you bang them notification bells. Period. Okay. So I know this is normally not an hour that we normally go live. So not expecting too many people on the live, but we're gonna get into it regardless of who shows up and shows out. All right. Listen, we are manifesting threes, okay? So for the month of October, since we are manifesting threes, we are asking that you all donate to the channel if you can in threes, meaning $3.33, $13.33, $33.33, $30.33. We just want the threes in there, okay? We just want the threes in there. So please, 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 if you don't mind, go ahead and pushing that out. And when you do send me a cash app, if we are live, I will not give the amount, but I will let the people know and thank you while we are on the live. Okay. So I appreciate you all for the love and the support. So hopefully y'all get them cash apps and Venmos pushed through. Okay. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Amazon as well. If you are on Twitter, please retweet this live. Please retweet the live and let everybody know that we are live and on the air. It's a little bit later than normal, but we here. We here. We here. We here. We here. All right, y'all. I want to speak to everybody. I want to speak to everybody, and then we're gonna. Well, actually, before I do that, let's go ahead and talk announcements here really quick. So y'all do know that tomorrow we will be cooking over on Laugh Gags and Gossip's YouTube page. So please, please, please make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss this fun time that we are going to have. I think a lot of people, had a heavy week this week. So we're going to be doing that and having a good time over on Laugh Gags and Gossip's page. So please make sure that you stay tuned and that you are subscribed. Okay. All right. This month is we discovered yesterday that it's awareness month for a lot of different things, but we want to specifically bring awareness to several things here because I've been saying that it's been, we reported on the story yesterday, but it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And so I just want to send prayers, love, and well wishes out to anyone who has dealt with domestic violence, still dealing with domestic violence. As I shared with you all yesterday, I have lost two sisters to domestic violence. So, again, sending love and prayers to everyone who is dealing with that, right? It's not an easy thing to deal with, scared, and all of those different things. Ashanti, the singer, shared a very good message regarding domestic violence and her sister. So I want to give them a shout out for bringing light to domestic violence, okay? Because we have to. It's so much going on, so much going on. So yes, we are raising awareness for domestic violence. Okay. And then also too, guys, we already know that October is the month for breast cancer awareness. Okay. October is the month for breast cancer awareness. So we of course again want to bring awareness to breast cancer as well. Okay. Want to bring awareness to the breast cancer as well to survivors and people, who are still dealing with this. I've definitely lost some close family members to this illness, and so I definitely want to go ahead and send out well wishes to anyone dealing with breast cancer as well. Okay, okay. All right, y'all. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let me speak to everybody. Y'all know how I do when I like to come in the house. I like to speak to everybody. I like to speak to everybody. What's going on? What's going on in the gamble? What's going on, Keisha Hooks? What's going on, Veronica? What's going on, M. Mathena? What's going on, baby girl 1981? Hey, Aunt Ann, you're here, and I appreciate it. Hey, Keita, what's going on, Keita? What's going on? Hey, Cheryl. Hey, period dot. I like your name. And the pictures, that's hilarious. Jamie, what's going on? Ebony, how you doing? How you doing? Y'all was dancing. that intro song do kind of get you going. Francine Wayne, how are you doing? How are you doing? Simply Elegant One, how are you doing? How are you doing? Renee, greetings. How are you doing? How are you doing? I made some chicken. Oh my. Yeah, that sounds good, Renee. Come through. We are still asking for monetary blessings for Chef Don Don, and his channel is greatly needed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Francine Wayne. Yes, y'all go ahead and run up that Cash App, especially if you believe, like I believe. October is the month of manifestations, and we about to make it happen. Okay. Hey, Chi-Town Ninja Girl, what's going on? What's going on? All right, so just a few more, and that's hey Jill, what's going on? Hey Esther, what's going on? Just a few announcements, and then we're gonna be done with the announcements. Okay, tomorrow we'll be reviewing the final episode of Bell Collective with Jeremy on tomorrow. Okay, so be on the lookout for that review. It is going to be the final one for us. Real Housewives of Potomac does air on Sunday. I'm very, very excited about Real Housewives of Potomac, so I am definitely going to be reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac. So catch that. It'll probably be on Monday, more than likely. Okay. I am also going to. I did a review over the Beverly Hills reunion looks, but I'm also going to be reviewing the latest episode, which premiered Wednesday, which was the finale, and then we're going to be doing a live reaction to the trailer that dropped late yesterday. Okay. So y'all stay tuned for that, because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say about this season wrapping up of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So please, please, please make sure that you're there and in the room for that. Y'all share this video and let everybody know that we live, because again, this ain't the normal time that we go live, but I felt the need to, bring out content since I was supposed to do it this morning. Okay. What's going on? Just simply, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Marva? How you doing? How you doing? Rena looks like a knockoff Bratz doll. Now she look like a knockoff Khloe Kardashian, is what she want to look like. But we're gonna get into that a little bit later. I think at 6 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then at 8 is Bill Collective comes on. So hopefully we don't run over the time limit, but you know what I'm saying. We'll be there. Okay. All right, y'all. So on the roster today that we are going to be talking about the new discoveries in the Ime Udoka Nia Long scandal. Well, Nia Long is not in the scandal, but Ime Udoka and the mystery lady back there behind Nia. We're going to talk about her. We're going to talk about Miss Gizelle Bryant. and Candice. We're going to talk about Martell and how he think. And I told y'all, what I first when we get into Martell, I'ma eat y'all up because I told y'all a couple weeks ago. I said, can we go back and look at that scene where he had his wine lunch? And I specifically told y'all that Melnica was behind inviting those women, but I feel like Martell was in it more than Melnica was. I told y'all that. And just lo and behold, somebody broke the story yesterday. Diana Rose broke the story yesterday about Martell Holt. So we're going to get into that. And we also going to get into tomorrow's episode in regards to Marsau talking Tisha off of a cliff, talking about he protecting Wanda so she don't have to. Child, and the people in the comments were saying that they admire Marsau for that, but I was like, oh, okay. That's what we admire him for. Whatever. Hey, Mrs. Parker, what's going on? What's going on? Did anyone see Destiny's Live today? I heard about it. I actually just watched that video on Hey Girl Hayes page. But I'm gonna tell y'all something again. I still don't feel sorry for Destiny. I really don't. I do not feel sorry for Destiny because I feel like, again, it's not really even the fact because what you're trying to do is you trying to pin a narrative making us want to feel sorry for you because you feel like you had a real moment, but then you go on to say that you are a very private person. How does that work in you on reality TV? This is exactly what we've been talking about. And you get dragged for it and you go on and you justify it in your life. A lot of people ain't feeling sorry for you, sis. I mean, and that's just period point blank. I didn't quite understand that because I feel like, again, if you wanted people to feel sorry for you, number one, you do not have to explain why you did the video. That's the first thing. But then you went on to say that you're a very private person. And that's the reason the people are going in on you. You are a very private person. Yolanda Gamble will get into that as well. But I don't understand that. I don't get that at all. So Destiny, child, I'm over Destiny. Was more there for Marsau than Martell. So is that, you know what? Okay, so hold on, y'all. What did I know I saved this. Y'all, first of all, somebody go get Kanye and take him down to the CVS to get his prescription. And tell Big Boy to go with him. Tell Big Boy to go with him. Tell Big Boy to go on down with him to the CVS and pick up their prescription. Katrina. Well, here's the thing with that. She found time to go live and and I said this stuff the other night. She found time to go live. She found time to do all of this stuff. She found time to, find the right time to record herself, taking that little feel bad video for her to put on Instagram, right? She clearly, she go live and stuff on Instagram. Girl, you're not around your father 24/7, and I don't care what nobody say. You are not around your father 24/7. And the fact that a person who was really hustling and who really is about what they got to be, but they gonna do whatever it takes to keep that store open. I don't care if you got 5 things on the shelf. When a person walk in there, you greet them, and they might buy all 5 things off of that shelf from you. But because she is continuing to lie to us and continuing to be a private person, you really want us to feel bad for you. I don't get it. I don't get it because I don't see Carlos or production telling Destiny that if she don't step up her game, she gonna go, right? With that being said, Destiny, you've given they've given you 2 chances now at this point to give us Destiny and to give us your life. You think because you telling us something that we already know about Madonna, we already know that this is the 156th grand reopening because you say you've been having issues with the store. So we already know that. So now we got to see it play out on TV because of the simple fact that you want people to feel sorry for you. People don't feel sorry for you. The majority of the people don't feel sorry for you. I just did. I didn't understand that. I was in my right mind. I'm thinking, uh, who gets on live trying to explain what they've already. I mean, there's nothing you can do to explain that, right? But you want further attention. You want people to further feel bad for you. I don't. I don't. I don't. Uh, I, I don't get it. I don't get it, Destiny. I don't get it. I've seen Destiny lash out too many times on IG. I believe that is her true personality, not the video she posted. Absolutely. I never thought for a minute that that video she posted was her true personality. We've seen how nasty she can be on the show. So we know good and well how nasty she could be for real, for real. And them people ain't lying when they say they go in the store and she always got an attitude. But I have an attitude with my son right in there with me, and we're gonna be hustling until we get some things done. I don't care if I got to go up there bundled up in swaddling clothes. I'm going up there to make things happen. But you really want people to feel bad for you, but you blatantly said that you are a private person. How does that work? That being private and being on the internet does not, I mean, being on a show, it does not tie hand in hand. And I don't want to hear about I'm trying to find a balance. You should have found a balance before you signed that contract. And you know what? This is what I said. So you purposely go online and again, I don't understand her having to re-explain her. I mean, explain herself. I don't get it. I don't get it. But again, I'm just. I was watching somebody's video and they was like, I wonder how many times it took her to, to take that Instagram reel or to film it and then put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Hey, listen, there are 73 people watching me, and for whatever reason, there is only 41 likes on this video. Please, please, please like this video. Push me up in the algorithm. And if you'd like to bless the channel, you can via Cash App or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2. We are doing threes, manifesting threes. So $3.33. $13.33, $30.33, whatever it is, just making sure that it has threes in there. We are manifesting things in the month of October. Thank you so much. Okay. Um, there's no way in the world my dad's sick and has cancer, and I'm going to be on the show, and I'm. That's what I'm saying. And honestly, if listen, I I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Well, and again, if her dad is dealing with this, I'm sending major prayers. But what I'm saying, and I won't back down from at all, is the fact that my dad couldn't be this sick, and here I am constantly going on Instagram lives, and then when people ask questions about my life, I'm going off. Like you have a platform that you have not. You and Martell are the two dumbest people on reality TV. Yeah, I said it. Y'all is dumb. Dumb. Y'all is dumb. Y'all don't have no. I mean, I don't know. I question y'all common sense. I question y'all sense. Period. Because it just seems like to me to be on a platform like you're on a platform, you do not use it to your advantage, and you are considered what we talking about hustling backwards. Y'all, I'm honestly, you can't tell me. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done with Destiny, and then I'm gonna get on Bitch Boy in just a minute. But um Destiny, in my opinion, okay, if I was in her shoes and I had all of these different things going on, first thing I would want to know is where did the PPP loan money go to? You said that there's a furnace issue in the building. You don't own that building. So what have your landlords told you about that building in order to help you get whatever it is that you say that's wrong in there fixed? She don't own the building, y'all. So what exactly are you doing? And this is why I say you hustle backwards, because anybody in their right mind, you don't own the building. You are going to be reaching out to that landlord to try to figure out what it is that you need to do, right? After you've done that, then you need to be determining how you're going to fix some things. But what exactly did you do with the PPP loan money? Because it doesn't sound like you hired a bunch of people until after the PPP loan money ran out. I mean, if we're gonna run it down, let's run it down. And this is again what you presenting to us on TV. I wasn't even supposed to talk about you. I wasn't even supposed to talk about you, sis. But I also, um, again, it couldn't be my place of business, and I have a platform that I'm on. Because just like Aunt Ann, Marcella, a couple of other people have visited Huntsville and went to your store. You don't know how much money these people may have set aside to support your business. But because you wasn't there, or because you had an attitude, you get on live and have an attitude with everybody and try to confront people, it just never works out in your favor. So again, what did you do with the PPP loan money? Did you reach out to the landlord to speak with the landlord about whatever is going on with the heat or the air? Because it doesn't sound like you've done that. If you have done that, what did they advise you of? Because you are the same person who wants us to believe that until Tisha told you last week's episode that you cannot rent out them spaces in there because you do not own the building. You can't be renovating because they may get a court order to put you out and evict you out of their building and then charge you on top of that as well. You got to make what you doing make sense to us because it don't. Another thing that I found out now, I am gonna say alleged with this. Allegedly, remember I told y'all the same lady from Married to Medicine LA that helped Dr. Heavenly get her beauty supply store is the same person who helped Destiny get hers, right? But the crazy thing to me is when Dr. Heavenly was explaining how she started off, she said that I think her name is Leah Diaz. I always get it wrong. She said that Leah Diaz walked with her up until like recently, been helping her. So I'm not understanding. We've seen Leah Diaz, y'all probably just didn't realize who she was, but we've seen her on Love and Marriage Huntsville. When Destiny had her first, I think it was the first opening for Madani, Leah Diaz was there, right? Then we started seeing them on flyers together and all of this kind of stuff. So y'all are still in contact. Destiny, you have got to reach out to resources to help you hustle. What I do not like that you are doing is that you're showing poor entrepreneur ethics right now for the TV screen. And I don't like that. Because when real entrepreneurs are really going through real stuff, we get a person like you who don't want to share the real, right? But there are real entrepreneurs who are actually going through stuff out here, who are actually losing money, but they're losing it and doing things the right way. You hustling backwards, sis. And it actually irritates me more than anything, because I'm honestly tired of seeing grand reopening after grand reopening after grand reopening after grand reopening. How many times we gotta reopen the store just for the cameras to be in there? Y'all, I wasn't supposed to talk about her, but she done made me mad with that. With that, what's her name? She knows she can't do anything. Well, I mean, we say that, Veronica, but did she even read her lease? Thank you, Famika Capricorn, for your Cash App. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I remember Leah Diaz being on the show for the beginning of the beauty supply store photo shoot. Destiny was probably difficult to work with. Miss Edith, I didn't even think about that. But I for me, just the way that she operates, it don't make sense to me. Because like I said, there are real people out here who are really struggling in business, but they're struggling and they've been doing things the right way. And I tell y'all all the time, like, resources are out there, but you are going to hit a stumbling block. Just like you hit a stumbling block in life as a human, you hit a stumbling block as an entrepreneur as well. We don't have all the right answers. But to see someone purposely abuse this scenario is a problem for me. It's a problem for me. Because, again, you hustling backwards and you can't blame it on your dad's health. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You cannot blame it on your dad's health. And the reason why I say you can't blame it on your dad's health is because of the fact that you consistently go live, you consistently post, but you're not consistently posting about your business. Y'all, what I'm about to say probably gonna make a lot of people mad, but y'all talk about Mel being petty, being a mean girl, being all this stuff, right? Well, she petty, being a mean girl, and the one that's on the show that's conducting her business above everybody else. You took $6,000 from this lady over a period of time. What did you do with the $6,000? Did you not try to clearly you didn't reinvest it. You didn't invest it, because if you did and you used it for stuff that you really, and I'm going to also say this too. Y'all did, again, this wasn't even supposed to be a Destiny drag. I'm going to also say this too. Any woman that is going through any type of custody battle, any man that's going through any type of custody battle, or anything like that, I pray that it works out best for the children in that particular situation, because I do not like seeing kids drag through that type of stuff, right? So that's where I have sympathy for her at. But as far as the business, as far as her friendship, as far as all of that stuff, no, man. Now let's get on this man you supposedly got. Why wouldn't that man? Why wouldn't you call him on the phone and express everything that you have to express to him instead of going to social media? Why you didn't talk to your dad instead of going to social media? Like, sis, what you doing makes absolutely no sense to me. And I continue to say you are hustling backwards. You hustling backwards. I, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I have been trying to for the life of me, but when she done that live talk about she's a private person, I said, girl, clearly you do not have no friends. Cause real friends would tell you to get your ass off of social media, putting stuff on there to make you look crazy. We already been saying that you ain't been giving us your real life. Exactly, and couldn't even get a PPP loan. People who really needed it, really struggled, couldn't even get it. And the people who did get it, it seemed like, and I'm not saying everybody, so I don't want everybody to think I'm generalizing everyone. But what I am saying is a lot of people got PPP loans and misused them things and still got to forgive that they don't even have to pay it back. But when you got a real business, got employees, got all of this kind of stuff, I mean, I hadn't even told you, but I had to shut my catering side of my business down because the overhead became so much. And even when they did the second cycle of PPP loans, no. So for me, y'all, I don't get it. I don't know exactly what she doing, but girl, you sorry to have bring that up, but I don't really hear too many people talking about what you could have done with them PPP loans, and I don't hear too many people talking about the fact that you do not own that building, and you keep blaming it on the fact that you don't have no air, no heat. Sis, call them landlords and have them come fix that stuff. And it almost, y'all. Somebody just said this in the chat too. What that landlord probably, whatever the outcome is based off of Destiny's attitude. Mark my word when I say it. It's based off of Destiny's attitude. When Destiny get arrested for PPP fraud, she gonna say the enemy trying to come against us, give the government back their money. Period. I mean, I'm just saying. It's just a lot of things that I'm like really side eyeing you about, sis, and that's the reason why I say. I mean, you and bitch boy, both of y'all got some issues. Not y'all saying she was out shopping. She gonna say male supporters turned her in, child. But you want the same sympathy that the male meters, what is it? Millimeter is giving the male. But look how you treat people, sis. Look how you treat people. And then here you got You got Marsau over here teaching Tisha, telling Tisha, don't get in that problem, because you get in that problem, I'm going to jail. I don't, in my opinion, y'all can say what y'all want to say, because I done seen it on a lot of people's lives. I don't think neither one of them was going to bust a grape. How many friends give six? Let me tell y'all something. I'll be on him. And I'll be glad to get $6. Sis got $6,000 and turned her back and ate the person's hand who gave her $6,000. Y'all is crazy to me. LJ. Well, first of all, we gonna get into his shenanigans here in just a minute. It's just so much because he done responded to everybody, and I'm like, oh my god, I need you to get somewhere and take your medicine too. You and bitch boy, y'all need to go down to the CVS together and pick up y'all prescription. They may need help with their prescription, y'all. I don't know, but I need y'all to go pick up y'all meds. But I did get the free 1,000. Wait, you won $1,000 on Ann? I don't get it. Allegedly, Destiny owed him rent, and he turned he. You know what? You, ooh. She better be glad that's all he turned off. I'd be darned. She better be glad that's all he turned off. This was she better be glad. Mel is better than me. I don't give my friends money unless we really close and I know them. I don't give money. I will, however, give you a hug and a prayer. And that's just what's crazy to me. Y'all, $6,000 is not just no pocket change. How many of us got access to $6,000 right now? I mean, I'm pretty sure some of y'all that do have access to it, but the majority of the chat probably would say they do not have $6,000 or have access to $6,000 right now, and you especially don't have it to give to someone who who decides to turn a dry scale back on you. But you get on the live and then be sitting talking about you want people to feel bad for you, girl. And these half truths, you ain't giving us the whole truth. You giving us quarter truth, but you want us to feel bad for you, y'all. I can't. I I can't. I can't. I can't. That $6,000 goes a long way for a mother of four. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't nobody just got $6,000 to like sit up and just give to somebody that decides to turn it. That's on destiny. I'm literally at first I was y'all for a second there I was like, okay, I feel a little bit. I don't. The more I think about it, the more I know I can barely get $6. and you got $6,000, and I don't care if you got $1,000 a week. The point of it is that you got $6,000 and you still decided to go against the very person who gave it to you. I, I, oh, I can't. I can't. Hold on. I guarantee if Mel gave her prayers instead of money, she would be homeless, but spiritually she would be rich. And that's all that matters. Period. Period. Because you can't there's no way in the world that you can continue to keep doing what you're doing and you expect abundant blessings and all of this kind of stuff. When you do certain stuff like this, no, you are not going to receive abundant blessings. Now, did y'all get the rundown that I gave y'all? Now they saying allegedly that the landlord turned the heat and the air off because she ain't paid the rent. Which then means instead of you, see, I don't feel bad for you because you ain't out here making your own money. You literally out here letting people make money for you. And I'm glad that we talking about her and y'all know who we talking about because y'all, I don't care how much I talk about her. That video is always gonna be limited on them ads. Boy, you talk about Destiny or that Bishop. You talk about Destiny or that Bishop, baby. They sit them and wanna be trying to take your little channel. But let's get on this bitch boy. And yeah, I've said the full word today. Bitch boy. Let's talk about him. Okay. So he done an interview with Lord, why did her name slip my mind? Somebody help me in the comment section. Her name done slipped my mind, and I thought I wrote it down on this pad. That's probably correct. Not to give if Destiny would have stuck by Melody, she would have help instead of struggling. Uh, I need a friend now, and I'll be y'all. This is what's crazy. This is what's crazy. When you know you need somebody and you need something, and you be nervous to ask or to say that, but then sis, you got $6,000 and you still bit the hand that fed you, girl. I don't feel bad for you. And y'all, the crazy thing about it is this woman could literally go up to this shop every day and do something and make some kind of money. But you're choosing not to. You continue to put it on the TV and want us to feel bad for you. Man, Dr. Heavenly took that beauty supply store and ran with it. She over making wigs for the film home. Same thing you could be doing, but instead, you over here got a bad attitude. Somebody walk in the store and you don't even greet them. You don't even greet the people that walk in the store. And when you do, you just want them to walk in the store and look for everything. You don't even say, I mean, what? I like for real, y'all. I keep saying in my mind, I'm trying to make so much sense of this. I really am. And it just doesn't. It doesn't recollect with me. I don't get it. Oh, what Jeremy say? Hold up. She can go to Marty's. Who is Marty's? You talking about, hey, Kanisha? You talking about Martell? Oh, Lord, they saying Destiny using the Madonna synthetic wig collection as blankets. I'm just saying, for the life of me, I really don't get it. Like, I'm so trying to make sense of it because there's no way. Now I keep saying you hustling backwards because there are people who are really out here struggling in business, and it's not. Listen, we bump our heads in anything that we do in life, but it's up to us to learn from it and move on, right? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Jeremy out of control, y'all. Jeremy out of control, y'all. I know it's Friday, and I hope y'all having a good day. Hopefully, I'm bringing in Aunt Ann's words. Hopefully, I'm bringing y'all a good kiki and a good ha ha, he and a ha ha. Hopefully, I'm bringing y'all a good he and a ha ha. Don't forget, Destiny got sponsorship money from Stormy and Melody plus others. That's true too. She did get sponsorship money. So, which I really don't care if it is a part of it. What I was about to say is male counting as sponsor. I don't care. I don't care. The woman still didn't have to give you a damn dime. And I'm gonna tell you what I will be doing. I will be fighting the air about that $6,000. But if you, it make you look real fake to sit up and accept this lady's money and to know that you, even this past Saturday, right? This last episode, when Martell asked her, did she invite Mel? And she said Mel Nika standing right there. Or Mel is standing right there. And she said, no, I'm talking about Melody. Girl, you need to quit. The girl still helped you. But again, you look like the shady one because you the one that took that bone back to Martell that Kimmy gave you. Kimmy threw you a bone, and you decided to pick that bone up and take it back to Martell. And that bone that you picked up, you still lied. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I have to get into Bitch Boy now. There are 78 likes on this video. Can y'all please, and 122 people watching me, can y'all please make sure you like this video so you ain't got to clean up the messy kitchen? And please subscribe if you have not already subscribed. We are on the road to 3K subscribers for the month of October. We are believing for manifestation. I mean, we're manifesting things and believing great things. Okay. So I am at 2,992 uh uh subscribers. So come push through. Push through. I need y'all help. Okay. Destiny didn't invest now that money is in her business because she loves to shop. Mary, and it's so sad. It's so sad. That's why I keep saying the $6,000, you honestly could have invested that. Same thing. Look. I ain't giving no financial advice or none of that stuff, y'all, at all. But with the PPP loan money instead of you doing whatever you did with the PPP loan, PPP loan money. Now, I'm gonna go pull up an interview, and we're gonna listen to this interview, and we're gonna see y'all. And you're gonna have to bear with me while I go pull up this interview because again, she wasn't on the roster. But after I seen that video, I said, "Oh no, I'm talking about you today." Yes. Um. Oh yes. Should I pull up the interview with DJ Richie Sky or should I pull up the interview with Lady's first panel? Which one y'all think? Which one we ought to pull up first? Now, friend, we do not say his name over here in this chat. We called him bitch boy over him. He gave me how, and he's sitting over there apologizing now. The only reason why you apologizing is because people calling you out and they looking for your mammy. That's why you apologize, because they looking for your mammy and your pappy and your grandmammy and your grandpappy. They looking for all of them people, and that's the only reason why you apologize, because you mad. And you don't want them looking for your mammy now. But it's too late. It's too late. You should have shut up. You should have shut up in the beginning. And that is that not the very thing I said the other day? I said the more that he come out and talk, the more that they gonna dig into trying to find who his mama and daddy is. And you thought I was playing. You got mad because they said something about your mama, but you sitting up disrespecting Miss Van them. All the gloves are off, baby. All the gloves are off. You really want to go there with these people, and then when they come back at you, I already told y'all. He know who he can do an interview with. He know who he can talk to. Same with Marsau and Maurice. They know who they can interview with. They know who they can sit down and talk to. Because they need to be with somebody who's going to give them a good tongue tussle, but they're smart. They won't do that. They won't do that. Let me interview you. Let me interview you. Well, I don't want to interview that bitch boy. But the other two, I will interview. You got my stomach hurting. Late receiving notification. Well, I apologize everybody because like I said, I've had a morning full of appointments all morning, doctor's appointments all morning. And so I had to push the live back. So I truly, truly, truly apologize. Um right. Right. He ain't a Scott. The ladies first panel. Okay, let's see. And we just gonna listen to bits and pieces of it, y'all. I'm not gonna put the actual interview on the screen. I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna just put this up there for now. But let's get into it. Hold on. Again, y'all, I wasn't even supposed to talk about her, but if Destiny, you want to go there, we going there. We going there. We going there today. You and bitch boy, and not to mention y'all. In his interview last night, he did call out. He tried to call out Aunt Ann. He definitely tried to call out Aunt Ann in that interview as well. He never takes pics from the chest down because he don't want us to see his tick old bitties. He don't want us to see those man tits. He doesn't want us to see those man tits. Those man tits. Those man tits. He doesn't want us to see those man titties. Okay, hold on, y'all. So I'm looking through the transcript right now. All right, we fit to get it. I call them movies. Hey, Annette, what's up? Y'all, please hit that like button. Hit that like button. Y'all donate to the channel. If I'm giving y'all a good show today, y'all can donate $3.33 over to the Cash App or to the Venmo. Bless the channel. Bless the channel. We manifesting threes. Okay, y'all, and give me just a minute. I'm fit to find some inconsistencies in this interview. Okay, this is a perfect. This is perfect if you ask me. Let's take a listen. All right, here we go.
The ex with the ex. You can still be friends. Y'all can be friends, but like not speak about who they're no longer with because they then feel like you're kind of picking sides. You have any opinion on that?
Absolutely.
So I believe they asked her the question about picking a side when it comes to Mel and Martell. Okay.
So as far as speaking about, I spoke more about Martell with Melody than I did Melody with Martell. And whenever I spoke to Martell, it was as a woman, like in defense of what I felt he was doing wrong, and vice versa to her. It just didn't air. So for me, it's not me going back and having conversations about a person, and also
I
didn't know that she had a problem.
Y'all,
with
she
us being
just
friends
told
until we
a
sat
she just
down
told
at
a
that
fat
table
lie
and had
right
that last
there.
scene.
She just told a fat lie right there. And what you've been doing, Destiny, this whole time, what you have been doing is you've been taking information and feeding it to both of them. That's what you've been doing. It probably more so Martell, but you've been quit this lie. That's the first lie. Well, I'm pretty sure you told some more lies before this, but we found one lie right there. Did y'all find the lie? Did y'all find the lie and what she just said? If y'all found the lie, put the line emoji in the chat. And if you don't know what the line emoji in the chat is, Pinocchio knows. Did she lie or am I tripping? That right there was a lie you just said. Remember, Mel was supposed to be her sponsor, and she let Stormy be the sponsor and acted like she forgot it was supposed to be Mel. Mel handed her a $5,000 check. Then Mel said she put the other check. Child, she looking for a pity party. She looking for a pity party. Her storyline is full of lies, and she caught up and probably didn't even get contracted to be on the next season. And in her feelings, I remember that interview. She was lying like hell. Destiny been lying from the beginning of the show. Absolutely, girl, you just told a flat out lie right there.
I had never heard that from her before. And then on top of that, it's okay when you feel like you're getting information, but now that it's, I don't know, different for you and you're in a different space now, our friendship is being questioned. So that was actually hurtful. Like, really?
You're saying before you would give her information on Martell, and that was cool.
Little
but now that you're
little stuff,
What did I just say to y'all? What did I just say to y'all? What did I just say? What did I literally just say? I said that she was taking information back from both of them and running it to both of them, taking that bone back. You ain't no good, Destiny. You ain't no good. You just took that bone back and you admitted to taking that bone back. Just a little bit, I don't care if it's just a little bit or a whole lot. What you can do is pull this wig up on your forehead a whole lot. That's what you can start with.
Conversations that he might have or things he might try to bring up. But yeah, absolutely.
And vice versa.
No. And he'll tell you that. Oh, you won't tell me that. And it's funny because we had a scene and Mel apologized to me before she told him something that I told her, and they cut it out. But she looked at me, she said, "I'm sorry, I just have to say something to him about it." And I'm like, so it's girl code. Like, I'm not sitting on the phone and talking to Martell or in person or anything and talking to him like I would talk to her, because she's a woman. It's different.
Yeah. But the fact that you still are the same person who run back any and everything Destiny. We have caught up on your bullshit. And I do not want to see this another season. Like, you gotta chill. Then you get on the internet and want people to feel bad for you. But look exactly what you're doing. Women don't move like this. What if somebody was doing this when it came to you and LeBaric? What if there was a middleman that you was talking to and Mel told all your business to LeBaric? Just for you to even for somebody to sit up and have a conversation with you and you run back and tell anybody what you talked about? Girl, are you for real? But we supposed to be feeling sorry for you? Oh, but the bone, now I know this interview was 5 months ago, but you literally just took a bone back to Martell and you did not take the bone back correctly at all. I mean, but hey, Melnica and Martell, big dumbasses, sit up and confirm what you said. But not what you said that Mel said. See, girl, I need you to deactivate your page for a while, get off of the internet for a while, do something. Because you have completely lost your mind. Completely lost your mind to get up and say on the live, I know I'm a very private person. I'm trying to balance it. What? But you on reality TV. And if you in the chat when I get ready to drop this link, I really would love if you could call in. If you can. We need a good ha ha and a good kiki.
So last episode, whenever. Well, do you watch the episodes as we watch them, or do you watch them earlier?
I catch it when I can. The last couple of weeks, they normally send us like assets and clips and things. We haven't gotten any.
So this last episode, you went over to have a conversation with Martell. And when you came over, he was like, "Girl, look at you. Why you showing all that skin?" And I was like, Martell, why you say that? Because you know what the people gonna say. So did you feel away?
To him, why would you even say?
Now, the scene she talking about, y'all remember? Hey, Nathaniel, what's up? Hey, Bree, what's going on? Hey, Gina M. Hey, Kiki. Now this is the same scene. Now remember, Destiny just told us last week, or she told us the week before that she told Kimmy that she went to school with Melnica, right? They went to the same high school. She also, in this interview, is talking about the time where she met Melnica. Destiny, you lied to us again on this camera. You met Melnica when you came and brought this man that all you was at home. You was not at Madani. And I want him to quit lying to you. I mean, lying to us, that talking about that you was just down the street at Madani. Now you was at home and you had to go to Madani and get that oil and take that oil over there to him. But you didn't know Melnica. And even the scene when Melnica and Martell was standing in front of her at Madani at the 166 grand reopening, she's standing there. For me, it didn't seem like her and Melnica knew each other at all. The very first time that you meeting her, I don't think you've seen her since then. Let's just be completely honest. That was the second time that that was the next time that you seen her. You did not know her. Destiny just be lying through her teeth, child.
I had on a sweat. The only thing that was on was my shoulder.
Your shoulders.
Like one shoulder was out. Really?
Yeah.
He's so extra. And I almost feel like he's playing devil's advocate.
Yes.
Oh, this is the devil. Sometimes the devil sometimes plays on both kids and you never know. So we'll let him be on one shoulder or the other.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Is it my turn?
I think it is.
Okay, cool. So my next question is, one of the audience's frustrations seems to be your lack of transparency, or what feels like your lack of transparency. So is there a reason why you've been so private over the past couple seasons?
Y'all feel like I'm private?
Yes.
Are you serious? Girl, are you serious? Are you serious? Did you? Thank you, Trina, for the cash app. Oh. Okay, listen to this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna have to say yes. We are. Yes, ma'am.
Like your lack of transparency. So is there a reason why you've been so private over the past couple seasons?
Y'all feel like I'm private?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna have to say yes. We are. Yes, ma'am.
This is the thing. The fans like you. I think the fans just feel like they don't know enough about you to kind of figure out what's going on. But like they like you, they want more.
Talk to Carlos.
So Carlos, come on around here.
Now I know y'all don't like Carlos much. But let me say this. Quit telling us to talk to Carlos. Because you're still not being transparent. What you're begging the viewers for is airtime. You ain't getting the airtime because you ain't transparent or honest, wig. Wig. If you were transparent and honest, what we gotta go talk to Carlos for? Talk to Carlos. Girl. Oh,
and we can have both of y'all on here.
Carlos.
It's a lack of timeline. It's a lack of timeline for me.
Shout out to Bondi. Bondi just flat out said it's the lack of timeline for me. She didn't say for the fans. She said it's a lack of timeline for me.
Yeah.
It's a what?
A lack of timeline. Like, we met, you married, and then it's like that's over, and now it's like, just pieces, just little bitty pieces, but I don't feel like we're seeing a full story.
I agree 100%, but I don't think that I've been the focus. I've been, when my ex-husband decided to pull out of the show, it was in hopes of them letting me go. So because it's love and marriage, and if I'm no longer married,
I want to say this because I do remember with the first season y'all were on together, it did seem like you came back, we didn't see him, and I feel like I said, I wonder if he didn't want you to show it, but she still stayed on, and I think the fans assumed it was a gag order, so was why nothing happened then.
He was more of a proponent for the show than I was, and when he walked away, it was because he wanted them to stop filming with me. He was okay with walking away, and if they, let me go,
let you go.
But they didn't want to. So then that was because we were the next couple, and that was the while we were being introduced and all that. And so when that happened, it was like, where does Destiny really fit outside of her relationships with Martell and Melody? And as far as the divorce and being candid about it, I did agree to sign in our divorce decree to not speak about him on the show, in lieu of some other things. And I wish I wouldn't have done that because I'm sick of people asking me about it. I want to move on. But also,
yeah, it's Jamie. That's me. Yeah, for me, it's for me. Listen. I'm playing this because I want you guys to hear this. This does not add up with anything. This was 4 months ago to this date. Okay, 5 months ago to this date. Girl, you lying again. I want y'all to listen to that part again. Like, sis, you this interview was live.
I wonder if he didn't want to do the show, but she still stayed on. And I think the fans assumed it was a gag order. So that was why nothing happened then.
He was more of a proponent for the show than I was. And when he walked away, it was because he wanted them to stop filming with me. He was okay with walking away, and if they, let me go,
let you go.
But they didn't want to. So then that was because we were the next couple, and that was while we were being introduced and all that. And so when that happened, it was like, where does Destiny really fit outside of her relationships with Martell and Melody? And as far as the divorce and being candid about it, I did agree to sign in our divorce decree to not speak about him on the show, in lieu of some other things. And I wish I wouldn't have done that because I'm sick of people asking me about it. I want to move on. But also,
girl, I want you to stop lying. Stop lying. I think you forget what you be saying in your interviews, and not to mention the fact that you continue to. You know what? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get a pen and a piece of paper because she think I'm playing with her. I will create a whole documentary on you, sis, about all of your lies. Oh yes. You might want to contact me via email, thechefdondon, and let's do an interview, Destiny. Let me go and ask you the real questions, sis. Let's do that. That'll stop me from doing this. But until then, I'm going to catch you in your lies. And so far, we done caught you in 3 of them. And we ain't even 6 good minutes into this interview. If this channel has been a blessing to you, please make sure you subscribe and make sure you like this video. We got 168 people in the chat watching and only 115 likes. Y'all like this mess and this drama today. So, since y'all like the mess and the drama, make sure you like the video, okay? All right, I got my pen and my piece of paper over here because I ain't playing with you, sis. All right. Somebody probably say, Chef, Destiny was not on your thumbnail today. She sure wasn't. I'll go talk about these other people, but shouldn't have got on that live today. Because now I have to give you exactly what you're looking for. All right. Let's finish listening to the live interview.
Also okay with it because of this. I don't know how the story would have been told, and I want to make sure I protect my son for his future and his relationship with his father.
And you know what? I think people ask because they like you. I think if no one cared about you, they wouldn't even like, girl, we don't care. But I think they're so inquisitive because they're like, we want to see what she has.
I promise, I don't mind them asking. The hardest thing has been doing this show and not, because I am a transparent person. Like, I sometimes talk too much about myself.
Have we ever heard this woman be transparent about anything that go on in her life, and you getting on that is lie number 4. All right, every time I point out a lie, I'm gonna come back on and tell y'all.
And what's going on in my life, and sometimes I need to pull back in conversations with random strangers. So I don't have a problem with sharing, but I was very cognizant of how it was shared. And if I should, because at one point we were reconciling. So I didn't want to say, oh, we're going through a divorce, because I didn't know where it was going. And so.
Is that lie number 5? Is that lie number 5? I detect lie number 5. I detect lie number 5. Lie number 5. Lie number 5. Let's go.
And then I didn't want to speak in anger, and I want to speak in disappointment, because you say things that you can't take back. And so yeah, it wasn't a gag order, it was an agreement.
Okay. With that being said, is there anything that you can share about at least the timeline of events, so things can be just a little bit clearer for folks?
Okay.
Because
so
like, the time period that you guys like were together at first, because I know there was some kind of back and forth before you guys got married, from what I understand. So just, from then on, just so we can have a clearer picture.
So we were together a total of 5 years before we got married. And it was long. Well, our first year together, we were in the same space. And then I moved to Nashville, and it was long distance. And we saw each other once a week. And then we got.
Okay. So she said that they were together for 5 years. They lived together for 1 year. She moved to Tennessee. And they were doing it for long distance for 4 more years. Okay? That's what she said. Okay? She's
So the time period that you guys like were together at first, because I know there was some kind of back and forth before you guys got married, from what I understand. So just, from then on, just so we can have a clearer picture.
So we were together a total of 5 years before we got married. And it was long. Well, our first year together, we were in the same space. And then I moved to Nashville, and it was long distance. And we saw each other once a week. And then we got engaged. We were engaged for 2 years. No, let me get the timeline right. We got engaged at year 3. We were engaged for almost 2 years, and then we were married for 2 years. Going through a.
Okay, y'all. Y'all gonna have to help me. Help me understand what she just said. Okay, so she said 5 years before marriage. Okay. They lived together 1 year. Then she moved back to Tennessee. They got engaged 2 years. The math ain't math, sis, but whatever.
Divorce, like
I'm gonna just mark you a lie. Number 6.
So, as far as timeline, going through the divorce, he did serve me papers at 3 when I had my son. He was 3 weeks old, and I was standing in the driveway, and I received papers. And we're still living in the same house. So I walked in and act like I didn't even receive it.
Were you shocked?
Actually,
or were you
I haven't spoke about this. I was actually speaking with an attorney weeks prior, but God didn't tell me that it was something that I need to move forward with just.
I'm confusion, y'all. I'm confusion. Is y'all confusion like me? Because I'm confusion. I'm confusion. I'm confused. What? Okay, y'all, I gotta listen to this whole married and everything again, because I think she tripped me up when she said that they was together 5 years before they got married. If you was together 5 years before you got married, why are you counting the 2 years that you was married in the 5 years? That's the part that don't make sense to me. That's why I say, if y'all not confused, you can't, let's listen to that part again. You can't say 5 years before marriage, but you counting the 2 years that you was married in the 5 years. That's stupid as hell. Y'all, I'm on one. This is Good Friday. Yeah.
Folks,
Okay.
because
So,
like, you know, the time period that you guys like were together.
I just want us to listen to this one more time, and I'm gonna try to take the notes as fast as she's saying it. I know 5 years 5 years before marriage, but you still counting 2 years in there that y'all was married, and I'm not understanding. But anyway, let's listen to this, and maybe I'm wrong.
At first, because I know there was some kind of back and forth before you guys got married, from what I understand. So just, you know, from then on, just so we can have a clear picture.
So we were together a total of 5 years before we got married, and it was long. Well, our first year together, we were in the same space, and then I moved to Nashville, and it was long distance, and we saw each other once a week, and then we got engaged. We were engaged for 2 years. No, let me get the timeline right. We got engaged at year 3. We were engaged for almost 2 years, and then we were married for 2 years. Going through a divorce like 9 months at that time. So,
girl, you did all of this in 5 years? Okay, so I told y'all it didn't sound right. Okay, so this is what she said. She said they was married. They was together 5 years before marriage. They were in the same space for 1 year. She moved to Nashville. They saw each other once a week. They got engaged in year 3, got married, was married for 2 years, and then the divorce was 9 months. Girl. We is confusion. We real confusion over here. We real confusion. Do not be confusing us like this, because we don't understand. We don't understand. We don't understand the lies. I don't know, Shirley. That's what I'm getting from it, but she shouldn't have said it like that, though. You shouldn't have said we was together 5 years before marriage, and then include your marriage up in there. That to me don't make sense. The way she said it, she shouldn't have said it like that. She should have just counted the years that they dated, counted the year, or gave us the year that they got engaged, and gave us the year that they got divorced, and that would stop all of this twirling in line. Anyway,
as far as timeline, going through the divorce, he did serve me papers at 3 when I had my son. He was 3 weeks old, and I was standing in the driveway, and I received papers. And we're still living in the same house. So I walked in and act like I didn't even receive it.
Were you shocked?
Actually,
or were you
I
expecting
haven't
it?
spoke about this. I was actually speaking with an attorney weeks prior, but God didn't tell me that it was something that I need to move forward with just yet. But I'm also happy that it happened the way that it did, because I really don't believe in divorce. Like, I would have probably stick it out as bad as that got, and I probably would have fought through it. But the initiation of it, I really didn't think it was real because I'm just having a baby, just moved here, just, you know, had bought a house, built a house. And it was so many new things going on in my life that I didn't even respond to my divorce initially. And he got a default judgment and got everything that he asked for. And then we went back to, our attorneys ended up talking and he wanted to reconcile. So we got back together and look at y'all, everybody head just went.
Yeah, we got everything he wanted.
They trying to take in all the lies, sis. That's what they trying to do. They trying to sit there and take in all the lies because baby, they couldn't get it together. They couldn't get that calculator out fast enough to get the adding and subtracting and stuff because you was over her lying so bad. Girl, what I've been hearing about Destiny is starting to become true. Now I'm going back and listen to this interview with y'all. We dissect. Y'all, Destiny wasn't even on the roster today. Okay, he served the papers. Now she been sticking to that he served the papers 3 weeks after birth. But in this particular interview, she had done interviews with I think like DJ Richie Sky. She had done interviews with other people where she never mentioned the fact that she was looking for an attorney. That was my first time hearing. It's not my first time hearing it, but it's my first time hearing her say it in this interview, right? But it's not the first time that I've heard that. But okay, here we go.
I'm watching it play in my mind.
It's shocking.
You were serving you guys
everything
like
he wanted,
reconcile.
including full custody of our child at one point in time. Because if you don't respond to a divorce, they give them what they asked for. And I responded to him. I gave him documentation to, whatever my response was. But he expedited a request to have full custody, and they gave it to him. And I found that out because I hadn't even really hired it. I talked to an attorney, but I hadn't hired an attorney because I was.
You just had a baby. Huh? Because you just had a baby.
Right. And so when I called, I called an attorney to say, actually, no, I had called an attorney and left a message too. And that person called me the morning of the next day of my.
Y'all, we are at lie number 8. We're at lie number 8, and I need y'all to hear this again. Something ain't adding up. Destiny, girl, you picked the wrong day to go on the live and want to explain why you was on her crying. Because now I'm fit to give you everything you asking for.
Until a divorce, they give them what they asked for. And I responded to him. I gave him documentation to, whatever my response was, but he expedited a request to have full custody, and they gave it to him. And I found that out because I hadn't even really hired it. I talked to an attorney, but I hadn't hired an attorney because I was.
You just had a baby.
Huh?
Because you just had a baby.
Right. And so when I called, I called an attorney to say, actually, no, I had called an attorney and left a message too. And that person called me the morning of the next day of my deadline to respond. And I let them know, yes, I gave him documentation. I had my dad with me so he could be a witness to say that he received these documents. I had never said this much. And then they were like, okay, well, let me just look up your case, whatever. And the lady just gasped and was like, you're already divorced. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you're divorced. And then I said, how is that possible? She said, he never reported that he got documentation from you. He just went and said she ain't responding, whatever.
Wow.
And he asked for joint custody.
Now, I have a question for y'all. And look, I could be going off of the limb when I ask this question. But don't when you respond to whoever you're suing or whatever the case may be is in this particular moment, you got to let the courts know as well? I mean, right? Don't. Am I wrong? But don't you got to let the courts know as well? That's where you would need to cover your tail. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought that you could send the documentation to the other party, but you do still have to send it to the courts, right? I mean, girl, she was served. She knew. Yep. Man, this girl.
Being no child support. This is all legal. I mean, public knowledge. And they gave it to him. And some type of request she was telling me he did where he asked for full custody. And they gave it to him. And so I'm finding all this out on this phone call, and I am frantic. Like, what? And I actually left the house because I didn't want him to show up and try to take the baby. And it was a weekend, so I couldn't really do anything. And y'all not about to have me over here losing my lashes. And
Look,
so
I'm over here trying to hold line, girl.
It's a free space.
Girl, I am sitting up here like this is really upsetting.
I would have let.
Oh my God. I appreciate you sharing, because this is what I
Ooh.
wanted at the reunion. When you said blame Carlos, I was like, Carlos, I wanted a little bit more at the reunion.
Yes.
So,
but legally, he sent them documents too, and Carlos told me on that stage that he received documentation from him as well. So we both were pigeonholed on what we could say.
Wow.
Do you feel like he ambushed you at a time where he probably felt like, because you just had a baby, that you weren't even mentally, physically, emotionally prepared to even respond to a divorce? You at any point now after the fact, it's been a while, do you feel like it was a pre-planned?
Nathaniel, see, that's the problem I think y'all have when y'all be riding for destiny. When y'all be riding for destiny, you said we really don't know what's going on personally. We just know what's going on the show, and that's the exact reason why we're talking about her. This right here, this what you see on the screen, the half truths, the false narratives created. This is the one that you decided to give us half truths and all of that stuff, child. That's all I'm saying. That's where I get that from. I mean, I'm just not understanding how you give him the documentation instead of filing the documentation with the courts. I mean, you trying to tell me your attorney didn't tell you the right way? But you decided to respond.
Situation that he knew.
Well, I told him in the hospital that if we continue like this, we're not going to make it, and he thought it was a threat. And I wasn't threatening to divorce him. I was saying we cannot continue like this. We're not going to make it.
Okay, this is something I'm going to say. You're not going to threaten me that you're going to divorce me and I'll be the one to go file the divorce. Destiny is lying, y'all. Destiny is lying. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? Anybody with common sense is not doing that. Baby, I don't know. I feel like I'm giving y'all a great show today, baby. I feel like I give y'all a great show today. We're calling out these lies as we see them. Call them out as you see them. Her divorce decree is public records. What is her last name? Peyton Williams. Is Peyton her maiden name? I don't know. I think her married name is Williams. I mean, her maiden name is Peyton, and I think her married name is Williams. How you're in a marriage, but you don't know a man wants out clearly. I mean, but listen to that. If she's saying that he decided to serve her with divorce papers, you mean to tell me he was trying to get ahead of your threat? Come on. What man is doing that? What man is literally going to get ahead of a threat of a woman saying that they're going to actually divorce you, or you saying we ain't going to make it? Because you said specifically that you never said anything about divorce in the beginning. You just said that y'all wasn't going to be able to make it like this. So for this man to literally go and file this and use, girl, I know they still saying that they over here talking about they was gonna shed some tears. They shedding some tears because they trying to figure out where the lies and stuff is in.
This is what I wanted at the reunion. When you said blame Carlos, I was like, Carlos, I wanted a little bit more at the reunion.
Yes.
So,
but legally, he sent them documents too, and Carlos told me on that stage that he received documentation from him as well. So we both were pigeonholed on what we could say.
Wow.
Do you feel like he ambushed you at a time where he probably felt like, because you just had a baby, that you weren't even mentally, physically, emotionally prepared to even respond to a divorce? You at any point now after the fact, it's been a while, do you feel like it was a pre-planned situation that he knew?
Well, I told him in the hospital that if we continue like this, we're not going to make it, and he thought it was a threat. And I wasn't threatening to divorce him. I was saying we cannot continue like this. We're not going to make it. And so I think he was trying to beat me to the punch.
Y'all, I have never in my I have never heard of anyone doing that. I have never heard anyone doing that. What real man is going to do something like that? He was trying to get ahead of it. Well, first of all, maybe you shouldn't have opened your mouth as talking about girl.
All of this is, it sounds like something out of a damn Lifetime movie.
Listen, but, girl, it's a show by itself.
I'm wondering, I'm so sorry, Niecy, because I don't want us to escape this particular thing. I just wanted to know what was happening that caused you to want to seek out an attorney anyway, and for him to rush and beat you to it.
And it wasn't even a rush. It was like days apart. Like after I talked to the attorney and got the advice, I was seeking a separation because I didn't want to jump into divorce. I wanted to be separate because it was like this was too much. And when I say COVID was a big factor, that was because we were long distance and came in the house together, and then we literally couldn't leave. So if we had a disagreement or whatever, we were stuck with each other. And normally I would, if we had a disagreement, I would just hop in the car or go somewhere, go to Nashville, go to Atlanta, wherever. And so we didn't have that opportunity to have that space to, cool off and get back in a good place. And so everything just kept piling on top of each other. And I feel like when he filed, it was like a scare tactic, because I feel like he did everything he could to get me. And then when he got me, it was like, I got you now, and this is what you're gonna do.
And then you were pregnant throughout the pandemic too, right? Like pretty much. So you were already restricted because you didn't want to get yourself or your child sick. So that also layered the frustration and things.
So literally when I would serve papers, what I would do is I would pull out of the driveway and sit in my car and let my son get sun, vitamin D. And that's how I was served.
Well,
my bad.
No more chicken.
Go ahead.
We don't want no more chicken around.
Not no more chicken now.
Look, I don't know about that now.
Not no more chicken.
So my question with that is, how, like I was saying, this seemed like something from a damn Lifetime movie. Like usually there's, certain red flags you can see along the way, but it sounds like he just completely turned against you.
No. I'm not going to even sit there and say they weren't red flags. I would be a liar.
Okay, I was going to ask.
Absolutely.
It was red flags leading up to that point,
because we hope and we want it to be. So I always, and I said this when I told Melody that I signed my papers. I said what I realized in that moment was you can never fall in love with potential, and that's what I was so focused on, what I saw in the future that I
could be later
present.
We're exhausted, sis. We're exhausted because again, everything that you're saying sounds like it's false. Sis, you exactly. She asked why you filed first, not him. Not him. This is what I'm pointing out. This woman sits up and lies. Everything you're spewing out is lies. And this is what Destiny, this message is directly for you. You better get it together for people start really digging into who you really are. You better get it together for people really dig into your life. You better get it together. Somebody is going to dig into your life, sis. You better go over there and ask your friend's brother-in-law with his retarded self. Oh, I don't even like saying that word, y'all. I apologize. With his crazy self. He's sitting over there, done got mad at everybody because folks trying to figure out who his man pappy is. He over there depressed and saying, you better get your stuff together before somebody start really, really digging into your life. This stuff don't even make no sense. She's speaking in circles, saying a lot of words, but really not saying anything. That's the point. And what she is saying is a lie. He found out she was a scammer and scamming. He realized, child, this woman here.
And I remember my life coach saying to me, if it doesn't change, are you okay? If this doesn't change, are you okay? Are you okay with it? And I kept saying, oh, hell no, I'm not okay when I ain't, And I wasn't thinking that it wasn't going to change. I was thinking, oh, it's going to get better. So no, I'm not okay with it. And now we laugh about it because it's like, oh, I get it now.
If he was to say, let's reconcile, would you be like, you know what?
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Maybe.
I want to know. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to get too much in y'all business because I feel like, that's a little much. You know what I mean? But I am interested to know what it felt like for you because that's very vindictive. That this part at the end here with the baby in such a sensitive space. And I just feel like I want to understand why that happened. Like why is he so venomous towards you in this?
It's hard to not say that he is, like, based on how you explain the story. Like, that's just hard to not put that on him because that's definitely how it comes off.
Standing in the driveway holding the baby, like that's a lot.
And the stress that you endured during the pregnancy, for me to endure so much stress during the pregnancy and then turn around and you just had the baby and then you're faced with this right here, it's hard to not see him like that. That's vindictive.
So can you
this is not a bash him session.
No,
I'm just
speaking. No, not at all.
No, that's not.
It's your story.
We want to make it about you.
It's your story.
Right. Yeah, and so that's why I'm actually asking in this way purposefully because I feel like it's more so about what it felt like for you because when we look at it, it felt like some type of emotional detachment from what.
I was definitely numb. So when you asked me how I felt, I didn't feel anything. Because I knew my focus, even in my pregnancy when things weren't good, I had to focus on keeping my space,
your baby,
and my mindset and my energy good because first of all, I was high risk. I had 5 miscarriages prior to my son, and I wasn't like the plan. You plan to get pregnant. Like we had a whole fertility run. We went to a specialist. We went in a room and had to do the whole.
I just want to read some of y'all comments and give me a little break from these lies. Hey, Positive Vibes, what's going on? Hey, Miss Gigi, what's going on? So to answer your question, Miss Gigi, prior in this interview, she said that they were together for 5 years before marriage. But she's still counting the years that they was married in the 5 years before they was married. Girl, no one can make that sound right to me. I don't care how you look. That was stupid to say. I remember when Destiny surprised LeBaric moving to Huntsville from Tennessee and was mad that he didn't want to give up his apartment. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna drop the link. Child, I'm probably have to hit on my what's called it tomorrow, but I'm about to drop the link. So, cause I got to hear what y'all got to say. I really got to hear what y'all got to say. Y'all got to go check that video out. I'm about to put the link to it here in the chat. But let me drop this link. There is 176 people watching me. First of all, I want to say thank you to you all for watching me. It means a lot. We are 5 subscribers away from 3K subscribers. Our 3K subscriber celebration is going to be bomb. It's going to be bomb. And so I want you all to be here and be present for that. What we're also doing for in honor of the 3K celebration, we are doing threes. We're manifesting things for October to come true. So we're doing number 3. So if you all don't mind, if you could go ahead and cash app and support the channel, we need it. We need it. $3.33, $13.33, $30.33. Whatever the Lord put on your heart. If you don't mind, we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I believe, let me thank the last person. Juan, thank you so much for the Cash App. I so appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, let me drop this link. Okay, I just dropped the link. I know a lot of y'all may still be at work and other things, but I definitely would like to know if you can call in and give me your thoughts on it. The lies, child, the lies. I mean, we just found so many lies. I tallied these lies that she told. And so we only got into, the interview was an hour and 37 minutes. She didn't come on until about 2 minutes in, and she stayed on until the end of the interview. So again, that interview was quite long, but let me do this. Copy, and we are going to paste this here in the chat. This is to the Ooh Ladies First panel interview. Okay, that's what that is for. Hey, Veronica, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey,
what's
my favorite.
on?
Hey, my favorite. You have given all of us a headache trying to math over here.
And it's not math, is it?
It's not math, and if you're not a math person, honey, your head is throbbing. But what I wanted to first say is, if you listen to her interviews talking about this divorce, every time she interviews, the story is different. First, that math ain't mathing. I don't care how you math it. It ain't mathing. I don't think Einstein can make that math.
It just ain't mathing.
And then any woman, now ladies, if I'm wrong, correct me, but any woman that just had a baby and get some darn divorce papers, you gonna be fighting ass mad, because first of all, your hormones going all over the place. You're trying to take care of this baby, and then you have the audacity to give me some darn divorce papers? Is that really what you want? Okay, I'm gonna give you exactly what you want. You could have a fight that you ain't never got in your life before. So she's lying. Allegedly. She is lying. There is no way this man gave her some divorce papers. She got served some divorce papers, walked in the house, sat down with the baby, and act like she didn't get no divorce papers. Come on now. Ladies, if I'm wrong, please correct me. Because I'm finna come in that house and I'm finna tear the whole house up. I'm finna put this baby in this bed, and me and you finna go round and round in this house because you have the audacity to give me some dirty divorce papers after I have pushed out this baby? Okay, bud. We finna tear the house up. You finna need more than a divorce. You finna need a hospital stay.
I know this, but I'm saving the rest of this for the reunion. Okay. Destiny lying.
That's what I
Destiny,
say
why
too.
would you this the baby had to take a maternity test. Everything was
That's
on
it.
hold.
Yes.
So
That's it.
if I'm
That's
married to
it.
you, why would our baby have to take maternity test?
That's it. You know what?
That's why she got
While I was listening to this, and
Allegedly.
okay, the math wasn't mathing for
allegedly.
me, and it started messing with my head. So I left it alone because I was trying to add up when she was saying they was
I
married.
got one too.
You know,
I had
it
to take
started
2
messing with
pills.
my head. Because
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm a little
I
bit
just took some
smart in
ibuprofen.
math. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone because I'm confused. When Chef Don said I'm confused, I said, well, I'm confused as hell. I can't even write nothing down to even say how confused I am right now. So I'm gonna bypass that. But when she got to the part that said that he served her papers while she was sitting in the car, and she went in the house. Now, is the lady who just spoke, who sounded like Auntie Anne? This is what I thought about when I was listening to her talk. When Destiny was pregnant, that man did not believe that was his baby.
That part.
And
That
he felt
part.
like Destiny was cheating. Okay, all of this is allegedly. So this is where
Allegedly.
all this fear, it comes from. So after she talk about she had to went to see an attorney, she don't know that this man had done already because first he feel like you done cheated. And now you ended up pregnant. And then you was having other issues also because he saw that Love and Marriage Huntsville was not somewhere he wanted to be because this man got it going on. He getting a pension from the government at Boeing, and then he got his own business. He didn't. You saw potential. No, he was seeing that it was potential in you because this man was already start for life because he setting up his business, his chicken business after he leave Boeing.
Oh, his
He's got
chicken
a certain
good.
age he want to retire. So when he retire, he got something else on the side.
I think I'm gonna
Destiny
reach
was
out to him.
cheating.
You had.
And
I'm telling you, it's a lot to Destiny that
it
y'all do
is.
not
It
know
is.
about. His mother is so sweet. I met her. She is so. She knew who I was. I was like, oh my God. She said, I love you. She said, Aunt Ann, I love you. I said, you know who I am? She said,
Wow.
yes. That
And,
man is not like that. He's
and
a
then see
praying
then,
man. He's a Christian. He's
and I
very
believe,
private. But
and
I
I
know one
believe his,
thing. I'm gonna get the interview because
I
she's
believe
gonna
his
dig
mom,
herself. She's gonna
I
dig
believe
herself in
his,
a hole.
I believe his mom knew the type of woman Destiny was.
Yeah,
She
mamas
knew
know.
what type of woman
Mamas
Destiny
know.
was. And when Destiny had that baby, that's when he got that whatever kind of test you get when you paternity test.
Paternity.
When you get that
Allegedly,
paternity,
they've been
allegedly,
trying.
allegedly, he
They've
got
been
that paternity
trying,
test,
and she never
allegedly.
got pregnant. They've been trying allegedly, and she never got pregnant.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. And then when he find out the baby, okay, it is mine. Okay, I'm good with the baby being mine. I'm happy because I got me a son now. But this trick been tricking with somebody else other than
Come
me.
on
For
now.
so this is where that's coming from because you could hear she can't it's not what she's saying, it's what she's not saying. That's
Right. And every time it's something different. Every time she tell this story, it's something different. And she right. He saw the potential in her. But she got there, she married the man, started spending all of his retirement check, wanted to spend all the Boeing's check, wanted to spend all the chicken checks. Then found out she was cheating, allegedly. So he fell in love with her potential. That's what that was. Not she fell in love with potential. She fell in love with dollar signs.
She didn't want to pay anything. He said, I put a roof over your head. She told him, no, you're going to take 100% care of me. He told her, no, you take the stuff in the house, and I built you a house, so I want you to pay care of the light bill. She told him no. She wants to spend
that on a different
$3,000 on bags, $3,000 on shoes, and she was putting him in the pole house, and he was talking to her. And imagine how she talked to this man, how she talked to us. Disrespectful, and a real man, not gonna take you being disrespectful to them.
Not only
a real man, if a man is If
I'm trying
when
to
a,
look. He's so fine. I seen him. I'm trying to bat my eyes. I'm trying to talk to him. He's so fine. I'm gonna get me a booty lift in the face lift.
I
Not
see.
only
Girl,
that,
that man fine. I said, how she dropped that? I said, him and Martell so dang. She him and Martell so stupid. I said, his fine self. I mean, that man fine. He got good hair.
Yeah. But his mama told him, if you don't get rid of that witch, I'm gonna go to jail.
Ooh, but
so
his
he
mom
went
is
out there and
she's
got
sweet.
yeah.
The way she talk
That's
about
what
that
that was.
lady, the way she talk about the lady, his mom is sweet. She is.
Because you know
That's
a mama
not
can
her.
see. You know a mama can see it a mile away, whether it's a male child, or a girl child. We gonna see what's what with the person. The mama saw it.
Don, go down there, Chef Don, go down there to the truck. And the mama probably noticed you too. Go down there to the truck. But she told me everything Destiny said out her mouth allegedly was a lie. That's the only thing she told me. She said, Ann, everything come out her mouth is a lie that she's telling y'all. That's all I got. She said, we are private. We are a private family. And I gave her my card. I say, give me the interview. She said we are a private family, but everything she said was a lie coming out her mouth, and I believed it.
I was just gonna add, not only that, Aunt Ann and Veronica, she had all those expectations, but she didn't want to take the man's last name. Like, how do you expect him to take care of you, do everything for you, and you're not even gonna take his last name at the very least? Like, come on,
she
man.
could have hyphenated the last name. She could have said, okay, I'll come halfway with you. If she just really had to have to keep her last name, she could have said, okay, this is why I want to keep my last name. Would you be okay with me hyphenating it? Or she could have even kept her last name for her business purposes and still had her, her married last name.
What business?
But you know the whole thing with this whole thing is, you know how we say Tiffany is not into Big Lou. You know how I say it, Tiffany is not into her husband like her husband is into her. She wasn't into LeBarrett for the right reasons. Yeah. All she saw was allegedly exactly for dollar signs. So and then when she had said, well, when he had already got me, then he started acting a certain way. No, when she had finally got married to him, she began all these demands. I'm just saying allegedly, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. Why I got to do this? Why I got to do that? And then I think when they first got introduced and Kimmy went off, be making fun of LeBarrett, about the chicken man, I think that embarrassed her because all of them supposed to have had businesses and supposed to been doing great and wonderful things, and we see that that's a lie now. But anyway, we didn't see it then, and I think she was sort of embarrassed, because they didn't know exactly what was really going on with LeBarrett, other than his barbecue chicken and whatever else he got going on. And so Destiny, she wanted to be that type where she can go and buy the Louis Vuitton shoes and the purses and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, she can
this
go
man
sell
is
her
breaking
Louis
his
Vuitton
back.
because Louis Vuitton don't lose its value, so she can go sell all of her Louis Vuitton bags and get her some coins.
Well, I know one thing. I'm glad. I might sound mean, but I'm glad he divorced her because I'm going to get this 2-pack. And I'm going to get him. I got me a booty too. I got me a booty too. I'm going back to Huntsville. I'm going to get that man. And I run a good business. We're going to make a fortune together.
Yes, Auntie. I'm in your corner. I'm going to start praying right now.
I'm claiming it.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Well, and you do have a catering service, and he got he do the barbecue because you good to go right there.
You
know,
do the and I got a hairline. Look, and I got a hairline on my man working.
Auntie, a power couple.
A
and
real power couple.
My place is open. It's never closed.
And look, you got 2 jobs. You got 2 jobs.
Exactly. I work 2 jobs. Yes, and I got a house.
Yeah, and then look, you're selling your cocoa butter, and you're selling, and you got your event planning business, and then you got your own
and
channel.
I'm getting this cocoa bottle. I'm getting this cocoa bottle batted together. I'm gonna get this 2-pack. You know, and he don't have to worry about no. He don't have to worry about no ironing board. But
shoot your shot, Aunt Ann. You know we make love to over here.
I tell you, when y'all get married and get together, we gonna dare Destiny to say nothing, anything, because the nieces got your back. The nieces got your back. Open your mouth and give Auntie if you want to.
And Don, look, Chef Don gonna cater my wedding.
I got you. I got you, baby. I got you. You already know what's
But seriously speaking, you know, when you know, I don't know, ever since this new show came out with Mel and her new show, her new venture came out, you notice everybody now is talking about, she said she didn't feel like God told her to move. Everybody, it's good when you're talking about God, but you know, when we have not seen that side of you, not saying that it was not there. But now everybody is God didn't say this and God didn't say that. They quoting scriptures and they, you know, they're doing everything but standing in front of the pulpit as of
well,
late.
it's good that they talking about God, however coming. It's not a good thing if you playing with God. It's a whole different repercussion when you talking about
that's
him
exactly
and you know it, or when you talking about him and you playing with him now. It's a whole different thing.
And see, that's exactly what I'm saying. See, they don't understand when Melody is saying, you know, how much she trusts in God and how much she loves God. God say go, and I ain't going back. If God say go back, I go back. But God say go, and he ain't said nothing about turn around and go back into that. Because if you read the Bible, the Bible tell you going back to sin is just like a dog turning around and eating his own vomit. Now that picture, that right there's enough to make you gag and stuff like that. But see, when you ain't got, when you don't have the right heart, and you're talking about God, who am I to judge that she don't have the right heart? Listen at how when she was even saying she was apologizing to the people for the way she spoke when they were only trying to give her encouraging words. Maybe you do need to stay off of social media for a while. Maybe you do need to leave the show to get yourself together if you under this much pressure. She can't leave that show because she don't have any other source of income.
But why she keep on lying? Because Melody paid for her lawyer to get to file the papers. That's what I don't understand. Why she keep on saying she got the lawyer. Melody paid for that lawyer. Go look at the other interviews. Before
she got the lawyer when Melody paid. When Melody gave her the money, she went and paid. But now Stormy is going to be her sponsor. Everybody think I'm joking?
Stormy ain't gonna be her sponsor.
No, Stormy ain't gonna be her sponsor.
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna stick with that.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm gonna stick with that one. I'm gonna stick with that one.
Why I'm gonna tell you this why. Stormy is the kind of person she keep her circle small. Like I keep my circle small. It's hard for her to call somebody a friend. As a me, if you my friend, I'm gonna help you. You're not my friend. Somebody out there that I call that I know you, I'm not gonna help you. She probably cheer her on from the sideline, but by her crossing Stormy already, Stormy can you cross me one time, you ain't got to worry about me. That's one thing about me. You cross me one time, you ain't got to worry about me. I'm a Libra. My birthday is October the 19th. Once you, I give you my last.
October the 20th.
I give you my last, but once you cross me,
once you cross the Libra, you can count it out. You can count it. You can count it.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
You know, my birthday is October the 20th, and you know what? I try to keep those kind of tendencies kind of secretly because I am that type of person. If you do me wrong, you know, they're like, well, you're supposed to forget. I do. We cool. We okay. Yep. You know, when I see you, hey girl, how you doing? But then I'm keeping it moving. I ain't got no conversation.
I would never break bread.
We're not talking on the phone no more.
I would never break bread with
you.
You couldn't
no, because
Prosperity.
Huh?
I see Prosperity. Thick girl in here ain't said a word. Prosperity, you there?
They was going. They was having a conversation.
You said I'm listening.
I'm let y'all have it because me and Chef Dog, he done showed out today. That's That's my nephew. He done sold out today.
Yes, he has. Yes, he
It
has.
I love
started
you,
this
Chef
morning when I
Don
Come on,
walked.
Don.
Daddy. I know you got some for us.
Yes,
It
I love you,
started
Daddy,
Chef
go
Don
put the
Don.
cherry on here.
Don't forget my wedding.
You know I got you, and you know I got you.
All right.
I'm just a
Bye-bye.
call away. Thank you for calling.
All
Coming
right.
up.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Don, can I
Yes.
just comment on the timeline?
Oh yes,
Don't
yes.
and don't y'all eat me up in the comments, but I think I figured it out. All right. So
Ooh, well,
she
praise
said
the
they
Lord.
were
Thank you.
she said they were together for 5 years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they lived together how many years of the 5?
Hold on, let me get my notes. Okay, so this is what
Mm-hmm.
she
I think
said.
she said one.
Now this what she said. So she said they was together 5 years before marriage.
They got married. Okay.
And they was in the same space for 1 year. I'm assuming while they were dating or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Then she moved to Tennessee, and they would see each other once a week, and then they got engaged on the 3rd year, was married 2 years, and dealt with the divorce for 9 months.
Okay, so they were married. They were dating for 5 years. Somewhere in there, they stayed together for a little while. Most of it, they were apart. And then they got engaged on year 3 of the 5 years they were together.
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard her say they were engaged almost 2 years. So that would have completed the 5th year, right? Does that make sense? Y'all following me? Okay. And then they got married. Somewhere in them getting married, they got pregnant. Of course, you're pregnant for about 9-10 months, let's say close to a year. And then they were divorced after 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. So this is where my brain went. When they got married, they were having issues. She was pregnant and all of that. That's year 1. He filed for divorce, and then it took them however many months to close that. So that's how she probably got to the 2nd year. I'm not taking up for Destiny. I promise you, I like math. So this
is because you got COVID in there. You got COVID.
Oh yeah, and then COVID was in the middle of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking it's not 2 years and then they filed for divorce. I'm thinking the 2 years is because he filed in between. It took some time for the divorce to go through, and then the marriage was over. Does that make sense?
That makes sense because of COVID. The court
they separated somewhere in there. They had separated somewhere in there.
Okay, they separated somewhere in there, but it was still like, I know they were probably only together for a year, probably 9 months, because it sounded like 3 weeks after the baby was born, he was like, all right, I'm done with you.
But y'all do remember, she said on the old lady's first panel, she said a few weeks before he filed, she went to talk to a lawyer to see if she was going to file. So how is he bad for filing 2-3 weeks postpartum when you say you went to see a lawyer 1 week postpartum?
And she said,
who announces that I'm going to get a divorce?
She also said, she specifically said that she told him she wasn't gunning for a divorce, but she told him that they not LJ talking about they need a drink.
But you know what? I think that was sort of like a. Oh, okay.
Let me just make this quick point. But she has said that he tried to divorce her to get ahead of the fact that she said again she didn't want a divorce. She just Destiny lying. Destiny lying. I don't know no man that do that.
If y'all go listen to that old lady's first panel interview, y'all will catch that girl in so many lies. It don't make no sense.
We was just listening to it. I caught her in.
We just got through counting them.
Yeah, it was
I caught her in 11 lies, and we ain't even get through the first 20 minutes.
But how was he bad when you filed 2 weeks before he did? She tried to get so much sympathy that she don't even remember the damn lies that she say out her daggone mouth.
Exactly.
I think that was after they did that paternity test, she the one issued you know how I'm not allegedly, I'm just saying this allegedly. You know how some women
Allegedly.
exactly, you know how some women get they get pregnant and they think that's leverage. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Right.
that's leverage. So now she done got pregnant, but he probably had been questioning, the paternity of the baby. Now we in the hospital having the baby. So now we get the paternity test. The paternity test come back, it's my baby. Now I got leverage because I told you, not really knowing if it was his or not. But anyway, I told you this was your baby. I told you this your baby. Now what? And so now she's saying he was giving her sort of like an ultimatum, but when she was saying everything he was doing, she actually was the person doing everything that she said he was doing. Because when that man,
Right.
and see, a man can't stand when his wife or his woman or his girlfriend go out and have sex with another man, because they know when we do it, we're doing it from the heart. They just do it.
Right.
And so that was too much for him, and he could never trust her again. So therefore, that's why the divorce. It wasn't he beat her to it. That was already in the process when he found that she was cheating. And after she
Right.
had the baby, then he realized that the baby was his. So he said, even though this baby still the baby mine, I'm still divorcing her. So it wasn't no he beat her to it. It was already in the process.
Then I got
And then
another
she said the
question.
man wouldn't
I got a
help her do
question.
nothing with the
So if
child.
she's supposedly in court,
What happened?
She's
What happened?
stuck.
so she's supposed to have this custody battle. Where's the document showing she's in the custody battle? I think she's just lying. I really do. I think everything
Well,
comes
this
out of
is
her
what I
mouth.
will say in defense of this. This is what I will say. Madison County, and I think LJ, anybody who actually looks up anything that has to deal with family court in Madison County, you are going to have a very hard time trying to find it.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's just, well, I was able to find other documents that didn't have anything to do with family court. So I'm
Yeah, you have
assuming,
to have a certain level of you got to have a certain
yeah.
level to be able to get in this.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. I think it could be a possibility, but we're not able to find it because their access to the family records are not easy to get to.
But what did she
Okay.
do that now all of a sudden she in court for custody? What did she do? What is she not doing that this man took her? Because she said that they finally got joint custody of the baby on the ladies first panel. So what happened that now that she's in court trying to keep custody of her child?
Okay, but did y'all catch? I want to know if y'all caught this because I caught it. Did y'all catch this when she showed that picture of him and the baby in the hospital? Did y'all catch that she's alleging something happened to him? Just like that, just like when something happened to Mel's son. It's just like, girl, you trying to backplay these storylines, get somewhere and sit down.
They get on my
And
nerves
she,
with that.
and she constantly said, I'm not trying to bash him or anything. And if you're not trying to bash him, you wouldn't say I'm not trying to bash him, because you basically was bashing him. Because this man have not, regardless of every interview that Destiny has had, and it always come up about what happened. Can you tell us something? Then it's always, well, I signed a non-disclosure. I can't talk about it. This man, even if they did sign that and
That's
whatever,
another thing that she lying about. You say you can't talk about it on Love and Marriage Terms, but that don't got nothing to do with these interviews you deal with on a daily basis.
exactly. But what I'm
Them
trying to
old
say
lady
is,
first panel people wasn't what I mean. If you can say it on Carlos' show, why you can't say it on there?
I just believe, this man, this man is totally over Destiny. It's all about his son. He don't even respond to anything. And I'm pretty sure people have tried to get interviews with him. And he just, I'm done. When you're done with something, you just done with it. And Destiny now is at something. It's almost like it's a crossover between. She's becoming Ariel. She's becoming Coleslaw
Oh
now.
yes, she is. She's her number 2. You ain't never lied. You ain't never
She's
lied.
becoming Coleslaw now. Her behavior, the way she lash out at people, and and if you got something to tell, If you want to dig up them bones that you say you know where the bones are buried, dig them up. Because inquiring minds want to know.
I
Nosy
want
people
her to
want
dig
to
up her
know.
own bones.
And another
Yeah,
reason she
Man,
cried.
that's
these
what I was about to
bones,
say.
dig
She
them
better
up.
worry about them bones she got of her own
Yeah,
before she
clean
try
up
to dig
your
up somebody
own.
else's bone.
Yeah, so
Another reason she
This
out here
ain't gonna
crying
end
because
too
she
well
can't get
for
no
her.
blessings because God don't know what she praying for. She won't even tell God what she needs. She don't tell nobody nothing. She's like,
But
God is like,
y'all,
sis, I can't help you if you won't tell me what you're coming to me for. Girl,
but
and
think
nothing
about
is
this.
that damn secretive.
Think
She in the
about this.
CIA.
They asked her literally about her transparency. She put on this, and I'm going to put this back on the screen, and y'all look up there and see if you see the same thing that I see. On this screen, she says she is tired of the half-truths and the false narratives being created. Sis, we can only go by what you give us on this TV screen. I want to know how many times did you actually go through and edit this video? Because it's a lot of words on this little thing that you wanted us to feel sorry for you on. And then you took your dumb ass to the internet again and had the nerve to say, I know I'm very private. Girl. And who's over there wrapping chips?
Oh my
Right.
God.
Tear them chips up. It's rude
I'm
not to share.
saying.
It's rude not to offer.
As hungry as I am, and you over there wrapping them chips and asking me if I wanted a tortilla chip or egg. No Dorito or nothing.
Trust you.
Hey, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix my family some dinner. I'm so
Girl,
sorry.
trust you,
Well, we
sis.
finna mute you while you fixing the dinner.
Hold on, let me mute myself. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold
Because
on.
that bag is loud, and I was like, ain't
Real
nobody
loud.
gonna, and they over there fishing with this chip bag. Okay.
You fixing the
Talking
kids
about
chips
her
for
trans,
dinner?
huh?
I said she
Not
cooking the
chicken.
kids chips for
No,
dinner.
that was the French fry bag. I'm putting some French fries in the oven. Okay, I'm done rattling paper.
Hey, Francine, what's going on?
Hey, Chef Don Don. Hey, everyone.
Hey,
Hey.
Francine.
How are you?
Hey,
Hey, we smoking. We over here trying to make sense of all of this stuff we confusion about.
I hear y'all. I hear y'all.
we
But
only getting confused.
now it's time to pass the collection plate around. We're gonna take up offering now.
I love me some
Mute
Francine.
yourself, Veronica.
So
Oh,
we're
that
gonna
ain't her
take
this
up
time.
we're gonna take up offering. I just wanted to remind everybody that we still do need donations, for Chef Don's channel, for equipment and whatever else he needs for the channel. And like he said, we're doing threes for October, but we can also do 6,000 in remembrance of Destiny. Since she won't pay Mel her $6,000 back, we can donate $6 to Chef Don Don.
Do the horn chin as well. If that ain't did nothing.
We can donate
So
$10.
If you didn't sound like the announcement clerk at the church, and so we're gonna need some money and
but you know what, Prosperity, I am the treasurer at the church.
See, I told you, I know
Yep,
it.
I am.
You
I
talk like
am.
the person at church.
Yep. So, but
Well, y'all heard I got it from the treasurer. The treasurer
that's
said,
right.
pass the collection plate.
Francine, you forgot to tell us to govern ourselves accordingly. That's all.
Govern
Right.
yourselves accordingly, please, and thank you.
Oh, you forgot to tell them like the usher from that video told them. We want to go to corral too. Don't ball the dollars up. It's gonna be $1 no matter how you put it in there.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So, and plus,
I appreciate.
Chef got to pay for food and stuff like that, and to do his cooking and other
You got
things.
babies
So
over there.
that's right. That's right. So
Baby, and I am still over here playing Paw. So yes.
whatever you guys can donate, it is greatly appreciated. So thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate
And
that so much.
I'm gonna take up the offering, and then I'm gonna put my one finger up like the usher do, and go back to my seat. Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I got to give it up for my mom, Francine, y'all. She keep us together over here on the channel. I appreciate her. Okay, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Francine. I love Mel now. That's my little TV sister.
And Destiny
If
want to
so,
be your sister so bad. She want to be your other little sister so bad. She wants to be male twin. If she could jump in that lady body, if she had one wish, and she could be male for the day, I guarantee you she would take it.
But where is
okay.
her friends? Where's her friends?
Where is her?
Her
Where
friends
is
is law.
Tisha and Maurice and where is Wanda make her? She said Miss Wanda crazy about her because she had that other lady on the channel to go back to Destiny, made her go and apologize to Destiny. So where Miss Wanda at? You going through all of this? Wait Tisha, wait Cammy, wait
Yeah,
Marsau, wait
them give
Maurice.
no words
Where
of
your bestest
encouragement.
friend? Yeah, where your bestest friend Martell at?
Why Maurice ain't cleaned your credit for you yet so you can get some stuff?
Because he
Oh,
ain't
he
had
can't
long
clean
enough
his
to
own
clean
credit.
it.
My bad. He can't clean his own credit. I'm sorry. My bad.
He ain't had long enough to clean it.
I forgot he can't clean his own.
We don't support Bishop White, Bishop Lamo over here. And I do got another video coming out with the most latest tea about that, y'all. It ain't never ended. We thought that
Lord,
it
he ain't
stopped
went away
for a
yet.
while, but it ain't
Oh,
stopped, y'all.
man.
It ain't stopped, y'all. And I told y'all mark my word. If he was suing Larry Reid and King Josh for $20 million, he would have to do a federal lawsuit. That lawsuit is a civil lawsuit, which means it's nowhere near $20 million. So you need to get up out of here with them lies. Anyway, let's carry on.
He was gone for a minute. Now he's back with the jump off.
Good Lord. Please don't do them this weekend. Can you wait till mid next week? We can't take no more because we just had to try to add all of these lies up by Destiny.
The devil is busy.
The devil is busy. We can't take no more mathematics and all that good stuff.
Well, I won't put y'all through no more math problems, but I got one more for you.
Oh, Lord.
If little Destiny went down to Madonna,
it will be closed.
I feel like this is another math problem.
It would be closed.
If Johnny had $2,
that equation.
Johnny had $8, a quarter, and 2 pennies. What can Johnny buy with $1? Johnny broke.
Johnny, because it's closed.
Johnny can't even, baby. Johnny can't even spell his name with $1.
Oh, Johnny.
Need to donate.
No, y'all remember that little boy? He was like, if Johnny hit somebody in the eye, and
yeah,
not if Johnny hit somebody in the eye,
and Johnny is gonna get hit in the eye because Johnny should have kept his hands to himself.
You talking about little Jaden?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, but go ahead with the question.
Real talk though, like just speaking realness, for real. Yeah, I really had no intentions on talking about Destiny at all today. I had intentions on talking about what exactly was on my thumbnail, but when I saw she went live and said and had the nerve to, she went live. Well, maybe you had already saw the other live, but she had went live, I guess, trying to because she got some backlash in the comments and stuff, so she was trying to clear up what she did. My thing is this: if it was real and sincere in the moment, you do not have to explain yourself.
Exactly. That's what they messed up at. They want to keep explaining things, and it just make it worse and worse and worse. Like,
just like I said, did I not say when we went live the other day, and I said that Marsau spoke up that clown's name, and that's what I'm gonna refer to him as. As soon as he spoke him up about the clown's name, and then us as bloggers start reviewing the show, and we're bringing up the fact that you were brought up in a show by your no teeth having brother, fat back ass having brother. He was the one that brought you up, not us. But the moment that I said that he thought that he was going to be able to defeat the internet, that was going to dig into his life. And once they started trying to figure out who his mama and pappy was, he going to apologize to Miss Van.
that and video, I said, "Ooh, Jesus!"
But even like you saw the interview last night, he was trying to say that Miss Van brought it to the TV, and I was like, "Am I living in the Matrix?" I could have sworn Marsau brought that up.
No, I gotta say, Miss Van did say his name first. Even it's how the way they put it up on the screen, how they put the scenes to make it seem like she said it first, but on the screen she did say his name first. But you know they put shit backwards, so but on the screen she did say his name first.
Okay.
But I guess for me.
But what she said wasn't bad for him to be doing all being
that's
a
what I was
strong lover like
say.
he is.
What she did
but when
say
it first came up, didn't Maurice bring it up when it first came up on the show? Didn't Maurice and them bring it up? Or am I wrong?
No, Miss Van and them did. They were talking about it in the kitchen.
Okay, because I thought they originally brought it up when it first started off.
No,
Miss Van brought it up,
like the couple of seasons before.
Yeah, no, people did then too.
My thing is
it wasn't what he made it.
At some point, you got to own your wrong and just move on. In that interview, he just like Martell, blame everything on everybody else, but then only want to take accountability for what one thing that you may have posted, and then try to group it into one thing. We're not fit to do that, and none of us are dumb, and none of us are stupid.
Man, but I do thank you, dumbhead. Thank you, clown, because he put my daggone business page on his channel. Thank you, because I've been getting notices of things on my IG and my IG store. So you did one thing right, dummy. I told you wasn't doing nothing but give me.
I told him, don't you bring your ass over here, because this would be something you don't want. Don't you bring your ass over here. This is not what you want. I will drop the link.
What he won't either. That's why he left me the hell alone.
I will read you down for filth. You never want to come up on my platform.
Oh no, he ain't come to my channel now. He didn't do that. That's not what he did. I went into his DMs and asked him a question.
Don't even comment on my shit.
And no, he ain't comment on my shit. I went to him and wrote a DM, and then he put my stuff up on his IG page. He put me and a couple of other women's names up on his IG page. And I guess when he did that, people was being nosy and found out what I do. And thank you, because I done got my followers, some more followers, and I got some inquiries. Thank you, dummy.
Child. Hey Denise, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Y'all bless the channel. We passing a collection plate around. We are doing threes where we are believing God or believing something for something great to happen in the month of October. Okay. Manifestations. It's a month of manifestations. So threes, $3.33, $30.33, whatever God puts on your heart, whatever God.
And 3,000 subscribers.
For 3,000 subscribers, and we are almost there, y'all. We are almost there. Celebration is going to be epic. Okay, this was something I was gonna do for my 2K subscriber, but we kind of hit 2K subscriber like without me really knowing, and so it kind of came really quick. So I wasn't able to ask the people, but I've already asked the people. And some of the people are agreeing to come all over, so we're gonna have a good time that day. We're gonna have a good time. Wait a minute. Can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Oh, this whole time I thought I was muted. So Shalika, I know you had mentioned that you would help Simply Elegant One, right?
I will.
Okay. I'll send you an email today. With the bullet points or whatever for the 3K subscriber, because I'm gonna just be up here on the screen, but I ain't gonna be running nothing. The host gonna be running everything. So
yes, good old Baptist service.
Okay. Yes. Period. I think Marsau brought the man up first. I mean, he did in this last episode, but as far as he said,
no, he did not. He did not. Miss Van said it first. That's why I'm saying the way they. I don't know if it's the way they showed it, or they placed it in there to make it look like she brought him up first, because her scene was first, and she started talking about she said the name first, and then they went to the scene with Maurice, Martell, and Marsau, and they started talking about her. The way they placed it made it seem like she started his name before anybody else. Her and Mel was talking, and then they panned into the men talking, and they were talking about him too. But the way they put it on the screen, they put her up first, and then they went to the men. So that his little fake at the fits for the way he acted like a scorned baby mama, who baby daddy don't want him no more.
Sad.
Well, then Kimmy was the one who posted. Didn't Kimmy post the picture?
Maurice did it.
Yeah, because Van had posted the picture where Tisha had on, what is it, Team Wifey shirt, and Miss Van posted that picture, and then Kimmy or somebody posted a picture.
Did it.
Yeah. So they brought that up, and Miss Van was just going off of what Melody asked her. Were you trying to be shady?
I know, but that's why I said
that's just an excuse that he's trying to use. The mix-up is coming from when Mark was first brought up on the show.
Oh, when he was first brought on.
Right. We're not speaking about this past episode. When he was first brought up on the show, it was through Miss Van, unfortunately.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to clear up.
Yeah.
I thought it was Marsau, because either Marsau and Tisha was having a conversation about Miss Van and Mark.
That was after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And in this particular episode, Marsau did bring him up. Well, not necessarily bring him up, but he did say about the child support situation, which we wouldn't have known nothing about, and he not said
exactly. But I don't understand. How could you be so? You know what? You could come after me all day long, but don't mess with my mama and my children and my money. We gonna have some issues. Why would you bring this lady mom up when your mom is still living, and you would probably be livid if someone brought said something, he is
livid that somebody said something about his mama. He wrote me Aunt Ann. He wanted to be nice to her after she said something about his mama.
I mean, how did she, I keep saying, how did she raise them?
Your mama and your daddy. You can't get on here talking crazy to people and expect for them not to dig into your life.
Exactly. Dummy.
Because his mom didn't do a good job raising him. And I'm not going to say allegedly.
Y'all need to go watch our Ann video. Y'all need to go watch our Ann video. I'm trying to tell y'all. Go watch that video.
Is it the one from today? She did one
today? No. I think it's the one from yesterday. She did a couple of them. It says, "Who are the Scats?" or something like that. Where they come from.
He called her out in that interview last night.
Well, he was being. He showed wrote her a letter trying to be nice because she read that one today. They said somebody DM'd him out, and I think she said Tisha DM'd her too.
Oh, child, let me see which one is it. I know she don't mind. She ain't gonna strike my channel.
Just make sure you shout her out, because she let them other people know you can play with me if you want to, and don't give me my credit.
Oh, she already knows.
She did say that. She did. I heard her say that.
Dying.
Okay, let's see if this is it. I am.
Auntie's gonna be fine because he finna cater this wedding, honey. We finna go too.
I'm gonna help you get your man too.
Now they in the brick, and it's for education.
Is this the one?
No, that's not it. That's not it. She had something else on her head. And she was drinking her tea. That
is
one.
It this?
That one with the gray shirt on.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me.
Good morning, everybody. What I'm about to say is alleged. It's my opinion. It's for entertainment only. We have a little hee ha ha over here. I just got finished doing. I didn't walk. Woo! I'm sweating. I just got finished doing Misfit. It's like Zumba. I needed to do some hard cardio.
She getting that body ready.
Who y'all? Look at this. Let me see if I can see it.
All right, and out there losing weight, baby.
I told you getting that body right. She
getting ready for the chicken man.
Yes,
sir.
chicken kind.
I got this big
Auntie
t-shirt
gonna be
on,
snatched
four
at that
sizes
wedding.
too big. I done lost 52 pounds.
I know that's right.
I got 30 more to go. I just want to say this. We're gonna start with this bastard. See, this is what I'm talking about, the disrespect. This is why Martell would never have good luck. Never have good luck. I've been seeing on YouTube, and I've been just trying not, because I did my video yesterday trying not to, but I looked at Miss Black Titanic. Y'all go ahead and check her out. Don't harass her, because her supporters will get y'all. Just go check her video out. I think I got it up here. Let me see. Did I take a... And Hey Girl, Hey did it as well. Okay, this lady right here, y'all. With Martell. This is allegedly one of his side chicks he done snuck on the show. And see, this is what I'm talking about, destiny. She wants somebody to support her. The dirty stuff that she does. She know Melody is one of the producers of the show. Even though y'all got differences, why would you want to bring this lady to pretend to be your friend? You know what it is. See, this is what the people talking about, Destiny. No, we don't feel sorry for you. Karma. See, these people gonna get karma. Look at this. This is the same desperate lady that was up there with Martell when he was asking people to come to their house just to cook. That's her. Look at her. Look at her real good, y'all.
What you say?
Pause that for a second.
Hey Girl, Hey did a
No, that's the girl that stayed over. That's the girl that Marsau was trying to get at the party, and she spent the night at the mansion when the guys went to Atlanta. And if you pay attention to that scene the next day at the party, if you see how Marsau cut his eye at Lou when Lou spoke to this lady, that's Marsau's. That's not no goddamn Martell's. Martell probably hit it later, but that got something to do with Marsau. Go listen to the chit chat one, because me and Nola been talking to that one.
Ooh,
Go back to that scene, how he looks at Lou when he see Lou look like he's walking in that lady direction. He could have cut Lou with his damn eyes.
Well, I wonder if Tisha gonna say that Destiny trying to ruin her marriage.
Now, see, that's what I was thinking about.
That's her friend.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking about too. Because they supposed to be bringing this lady on as Destiny's friend. So the lady that had dealings with Martell and Marsau. So how is Tisha gonna feel about that?
We're gonna see if she's gonna say that Destiny trying to ruin her marriage. Because that's Destiny girl. So it's her friend. So
I'm sick of him.
Yo, y'all go check her out as well. Then I was minding my business last night. Then you know how the thread on YouTube come through send for you to go look at the video. I was looking at it and it came on. And I was looking at it, I had to freeze it. Look what time it is. It says yesterday. Look. Look at this right here. You see where the yellow mark at? That's that same girl in the green dress. Let me blow it up. That's that same girl in the green dress right here. The same girl in the green dress. I took this last night. Now look at this, y'all. So you got some desperate, low self-esteem women out here. Look at this one. She running behind Martell. Now Melody running behind Martell. Why is you running behind Martell?
She's trying to keep her men from fighting.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I don't get no, I ain't got no YouTube premium. There we go.
She running behind Martell with all her business busted out. Look.
Busted out.
See, this is why I be telling y'all, know your worth. This young lady has low self-esteem. She don't know her worth. Because she know her worth, she would say, bye-bye. You were so desperate, you let a stranger come in your house and cook that you don't know nothing about. You done seen this man on TV, the stuff that he does, and you know he cook for a Cocoa Puff. You let him in and I know Ariane allegedly, because he played you. I mean, he really, this is the low. He really played you. What you said, it was 11 years, 8 years, 7 years. He brings somebody else on the show. What? How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. What he bring her 4 or 5 times? It was his wine thing. It was his finale. She supposed to be on, and it was this. It was Destiny reopen. How many reopen you gonna have, Destiny? It still ain't open. Girl, stop. Give it up. It's gone. But back to Ariane.
I don't think it's the video. It's another one, but she got the same outfit
this
on.
Moment.
Okay.
You should have realized. You shouldn't have did what you see.
Well, this
See, you can't.
Today the 7th.
Tell Karma how it comes.
She only got one video for today. Nah, this the one because she say Pookie apologized.
Oh, okay. Do.
Well, I don't know how I
ain't gonna never
the
change
video
to them. So they're gonna keep on disrespecting us. With us being as black
I ain't
women,
seen
we
none
let
of
a
this.
man, never let a man disrespect you. Know your worth, ladies. Never let a man disrespect you. See, the problem with us being as black women, we let a man disrespect us so much, it comes natural to them. So they're going to keep on disrespecting us. I'm not having no man call me out my name. I'm not going to have no man disrespect me. I'm not going to have nobody pulling on me. I'm not going to have no man putting his hands on me. That's a deal breaker for me.
And Hope, Sam just sent a chat in the thing.
You got to teach people how to treat you, how you treat yourself, and how somebody else is going to treat you. And see, some of us.
Hold on, let me read that.
The man do us like that. So
let me put that up there. Hey, I just got a message, and the message said allegedly Destiny is feeling bad because she let Martell use her against Melody. I'm like, duh. Now she needs us. Well, she ain't fit to get us.
At all.
She ain't fit to get me.
At all.
You should have thought about that. And that was just something that I pointed out in that interview. You got your ass on here and decided to do this yourself. You can't put this on nobody else. Same thing with Kanye. Boy, you have literally sat here and disappointed the black culture, and yet in just a minute you're gonna be wanting the black culture to back you up. Y'all better get somewhere and sit down with this. You do stuff, and then 5 minutes later you want somebody to support you and back you up and make you feel good about your decisions and about what you done. Girl, you're not fit to get nothing from us.
You know what? I was thinking about this today because it was on another channel. We were talking about black women knowing our worth, and we were Hey Girl Hey, and we were talking about black women knowing their worth. Black women are some of the most forgiving creatures on this earth. Every time people do something to us, and they go out there, they pick other people over us, the clear people over us, and they talk real nasty about us, and then when it hit the fan, they want to come running back to us. They always, it's like we got to be their mammy or something like that.
No, I used to do that. I don't do that shit no more.
Me, you know what? I believe when them old people used to say, "You made your bed, now lay in it."
I don't give a damn how it look, how it itch, how dirty it is. You did
You
it.
made your bed, and see, you're not going to disrespect me by talking down to me or talking to me however you feel like you want to talk to me, and then you're going to turn back around and you're going to need my help. You know, where do they do that at, sweetheart?
Destiny even talked about this lady's mama. Like, no, girl, you can never. If Mel ever talked to this girl to get on a drag Mel, she better not let that girl sit on her floor.
And in the famous words of Jennifer Williams when they were on the last reunion Basketball Wives had, and Evelyn, she said, if we would still be friends now. And Jennifer said, "Oh, I'm good with friends. I'm good." So Mel need to have that same attitude. Friends, I'm good on that right now. I'm good with friends right now
She
because
better
they
have
have
money to make and not friends to fake when it come to her ever in life again.
That's it. And so, Destiny know that, sometimes you could want to be picked by the most popular person so bad. Oh, pick me, pick me. And then they pick you. But then when you get on that team, you see it's not what you thought it was. See, you missed the assignment. You went on the wrong team. You chose the wrong team to play for.
Well, she's stupid
Because
if
now
she was winning.
she can't call though. You see, her sweets have never been been done. She can't call on those people, the Scots, nobody, Martell, none of those people that she thought was her friends, who she think is her friends at this point. She can't call on them for nothing. All they could do is just give her a word of encouragement. Girl, I hope you be okay. You got this. Woo woo, you gonna be okay. But nobody opened the checkbook or say, "Come, let me take you out to lunch and give you a day for yourself" or something like that. They haven't done that. See, that's what friends do for other friends when they feeling down. Take them out, entertain them,
No,
splurge
they
them.
come and bring their mama to your house when they in a meeting, when they getting their makeup and stuff done because they about to go do something, and they drop and stop and go pick their mama up, go to your house, pray with you, and then go back to do what they were doing. That's a friend. That's what Mel did for her.
Exactly. And then Mel wouldn't have never spoke about. We wouldn't have never knew anything about them $6,000 that Mel gave Destiny. We wouldn't have known about that. Destiny opened her mouth. She didn't talk about the $6,000, but she was being so mean and so rude and so disrespectful and talking about Mel was the never a friend. Okay, if I wasn't a friend, why did I see a big old notice on your door about this finna be turned off and this finna be turned off? Like the collection agent just pastes everything on the door. And I didn't speak words. I just say check your pen pal, check your cash out. So she had to be doing this
I
over a
wish
period
somebody
of
tell
time.
me to check mine.
Child, who the hell you telling?
I just, for whatever reason, I there's no way. Oh, Veronica, girl, I ain't know he's back here.
Mel even dropped being friends with LeBaric because he did. She felt because Destiny was saying how wrong she did him. She even stopped messing with that man. Like everything she did everything right in that damn friendship. And Destiny, you deserve to be over there feeling bad and looking stupid and lonely as hell. You deserve it.
But
Y'all
you know
can
why
believe Destiny if y'all want to. Destiny is playing in everybody's face. I give her
yeah.
less than
I wouldn't
48
give a damn if
hours
she
to
was
start
or she
back.
wasn't.
I give her less than 48 hours to start back that nasty. I
She
don't know
will.
what she going through, but she needs some medication. But she playing in people's face. She trying to get some sympathy because she wants some sympathy. She wants some people to support her. But when people support her, she's nasty. But now all of a sudden she's sorry. She didn't mean it. She going through. She's transparent, but she's private. She playing in people's face. I give her like I said, I give her less than 48 hours to get off her medication and start back again.
But you know, when you going live and you going through something, you don't how you say rehearse it. You just go on live and you do the ugly cry, and you could tell when it's from the you could tell when it's from the heart and from the soul because you don't rehearse it. Now allegedly that's what I've been hearing. That when she went on, she you know how you now this don't look right. Let me try it over again. Okay, now I got it. I got it. This one gonna be the one right here. So you know she done rehearse, and then the part where she need to sound like her voice is breaking and everything. So that's what make me not believe anything, whatever she's going through. You know, may God grant her the serenity.
Allegedly, she's not going through anything. She got a big interview coming up with somebody. I forgot where I saw that she got an interview coming up, but supposedly she has an interview coming up with somebody. So I guess she's trying to get everybody on her side. So we'll go over there and listen to this interview. But supposedly, allegedly, she's supposed to have an interview coming up.
Well, I'll wait to Chef Don
she's doing. She's acting. She is not sincere.
Yeah.
And she must have flunked out of acting school because she's not a very good actress.
That's why I said she is a 10% actress.
Got a scheduled interview?
Destiny.
Allegedly, Destiny has an interview coming up with somebody.
Wasn't that
I forgot
with
who I was listening to, and they said that she has an interview coming up.
Child.
I have to go back and try it, and I'll tag you and let you know. But allegedly, she has an interview coming up.
She went live 4 hours ago, simply trying to explain her businesses. Explain the business, and yet she giving us the same sob story that we. Well, I couldn't find any distributors to sell this, to sell that. But you knew all of this before you open up that store.
It is not that hard to run no goddamn beauty supply store. It is not rocket science. Stop.
But why is she the only person having problems with
you have the money, you order it, they send it to you. Point blank, period.
But she the only person that's having a problem with the beauty supply. Everybody else who opened up a beauty supply, they making their money plus some.
Child, she having more problems than Sheree is with that damn website.
Baby, Boosie had a lot with Kanye. He done went out.
Boosie because Kanye out.
He done
went and he would have been the one to do it.
And I told Kanye, I am mad at him. He got me saying that I agree with damn Boosie, badass. The hell.
Baby, Boosie over here done set the man's shoes on fire. I can't. As much
Kanye, Kanye done lost his. I don't know what it wasn't the Kardashian. When his mom passed away, he lost all sense of reality. He's out there in another galaxy. He's not even in the same galaxy.
Where is this man's daddy? Where is his aunts and uncles?
His daddy just texted him and told him that he support him and what he's in his decisions and the things that he's doing.
He support his money. Okay, I understand.
Exactly.
But you know what? At some point in your life, I have to have friends in my life, in my world, to challenge me, to stand up to me. When you go along with me, everything, you just like a bobbing head, dog. Yeah, you right. And I'm walking off a cliff, but you telling me, yeah, you right, you're gonna be all right. Kanye don't have people around him to sit him down and say, Ninja, like what's really going on with you? Man, you need to stop this nonsense. He don't have that because if his mom was alive, I think we'll see something so totally different with Kanye.
Right.
I don't even
like you said, when his mom died, that's when he did this spiral. And then he got over there with them Kardashians, and God only knows what they did and put in his food that made it worse. They might have just took his medication from it. But when his mom died, that's when he started all this foolery. And evidently that's the only person. And evidently, and nobody else has that the influence over him that can help get him back together. But honey, I got some Anies in my family, and I'm the Annie in my family. Try me if you want to. Get over there and start acting a fool. I promise you, I'll jerk you right back into sanity. But his mama was that person in his life.
He just gone. So whatever Kanye do is like you just look. You know how you have that. I have a grandson, and when something happened, then I say, yeah, that looked like you. They say, oh, Kendrick did that. I say, yeah, that looked like something he would do. So it's just like with Kanye. It's, yeah, I just go. My son and my daughter, Mom, you heard about Kanye? I said, oh yeah, that sounds like something he would do, and just turn the page. And next, so it is what it is.
Well, again, y'all, listen. I had no intentions on going left on this. Once I saw that live, I said, oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. I got to talk about your ass. I got to talk about you ass today. Yes, I do. Because you finna quit playing with us. None of the viewers are stupid. Okay? I just want you to know that. But y'all, I'm about to hop up off of here because I do got to go live at 6 o'clock to review Beverly Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and talk about their trailer. Okay.
And whoever interviewed Destiny, can you ask her if she ever met Ariana? Because I'm nosy. I just want to know.
Oh, that's a good question. I want to know who it is too, because I got a list of questions to send them. So when y'all find out who it is, send it to me and let me know who it is so I can ask them the questions that I want to ask them. And if they nervous and scared, they can put me up on the interview. I'll ask you.
Well, good night, everybody. Y'all have a good day, good evening, and I'm from Florida. I'm from Fort Myers, Florida, and we got hit with the hurricane really, 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 really bad here. So just keep Southwest Florida in your prayers. Just pray for you. Just keep us in your prayers. Pray out.
Definitely praying for y'all. Definitely praying for y'all.
Yeah.
And y'all,
terrible here.
And y'all at 8 o'clock, y'all can tell the people come to my channel on your channel.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
At 8 o'clock, I'm gonna be doing. Me and So Deb gonna be doing a video about domestic violence on my channel. So come over there.
So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to. Actually, I'm about to go pull her.
What's the name?
Prosperity Thick Girl 40.
Prosperity Thick. I'm gonna pull that up right now. Prosperity Thick Girl 40. I'm gonna pull that up right now. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can get your link in the chat. Hold on, let's see. Channel Prosperity Thick Girl. And let's get this video and put it in the chat. Wait, I saw her upcoming lives. Here we go. And like and share. All right, so this is to Prosperity Girl. Hey, Francine.
Hey. Go ahead and say what you got to say, and then I'll chime in right quick.
No, I was dropping Prosperity Thick Girl's link so that you'll have it, y'all. But
go over there and subscribe because I'm almost to my 1,000 followers, and so I can be monetized. I got my watch hours. I just need my followers.
All right.
Absolutely, we gonna get you there. We gonna get you there.
Yeah, you'll get there because I'm gonna subscribe. Prosperity Thick Girl 40. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe as soon as I get off this live.
Thank you.
I got you, girl.
Okay, people, I'm back one more time. My last time for tonight for the building fund. Okay, so I'm taking up money for the building fund, and it's $ Chef Don 2. Anywhere from $1.33 to $5.33. Please and thank you for the building fund.
Next week we'll have chicken plates after the service.
That's right.
That's right. Sister Jenkins, how much is your plates back there?
But hold up, that is my damn last name in real life, though. I'm like, how do you know my name?
Sister Jenkins say, y'all can get your spaghetti dinner plate, and it come with a piece of fried chicken. What else come with, mother? Spaghetti, green beans, corn. Or you can't forget the dinner roll, and then you get you some get your cold pop at the end. Now, it ain't gonna be the real Dr. Pepper and the Coke. It's gonna be the Dr. Cola and all of them.
And my auntie can cook, y'all, so y'all gonna be in good. The Jenkins' last name, we can cook. We can cook.
But you gotta donate to the building fund to get a plate, though.
Yeah,
You
Go
gotta
pay for the
donate to the
plate.
building fund.
please donate and you'll get you a plate. Please donate and you'll get you a plate. But y'all, before Francine Wayne, before you get off or get down, let's see. Okay, so we are officially at 2,997 subscribers, y'all.
How many people
Wow.
gonna find the phone? You know what? I got 2 other emails. I'm about to go do it right now. Don't worry about it.
I'm like,
That's
I'm
right.
3
That's right.
subscribers away,
I
y'all.
got you right now. Don't worry about it.
3.
That's right. That's it. We getting ready to have a party.
Yes, we sure are, because I'm about to do something.
But for real, y'all, the 3K celebration is really gonna be super, super dope. Like I said, I'm gonna just be hosting it. There are gonna be other content creators who are gonna come up. Some of our favorite TV, reality TV personalities. We are going to have a poet that will come up and be doing some poems. I've actually reached out to 2.
That's 1 subscription.
One of them is going they're gonna play the guitar and do the what do you call it? What do you call it? They gonna play the guitar and do the poem at the same time. I think I'm saying it wrong. It's not.
I don't know.
What am I trying to call him? He's not. I can't think of. But anyway, he's literally going to be playing the guitar and reading like a poem or something at the same.
Okay.
He's a poet.
There you go. Did I not say that? I think I was trying to say that. But anyway, he's a poet, so we're gonna do that. And then I'm trying to get one of my friends to come on up and sing on the platform. So
all right.
We're gonna work it out. It's gonna be fun.
That's right. Work it out.
Spoken word. There you go, Sean Wheeler.
Yeah,
I don't know
there you
why
go.
I couldn't get it out. There you go. Spoken word. There you go. There you go.
All right.
I don't see your channel. I just pasted the link in the chat. Here, I'll do it again.
This number 2 right here, Don.
Okay, let me see.
Don't forget the building fund money, everybody.
Please, please, please. $3.33.
Yes.
$13.33. $30.33. $33.33. Again, we're doing 3s because we are speaking great things to happen in the month of October. Manifestation.
Oh, that one already subscribed to.
I love you too, Sean. Thank you so much. Because I sure was. It was at the tip of my tongue. I'm like, what do you call it? Because it's not a poem. Yeah. And the reason why I want to do that is because I have to support our people. You know what I'm saying? All of these people are of color, child.
Okay. That's what I like.
Okay. Period.
All right.
Chef Don, did you see Aunt Anne's message? She sent me another one.
I think you saw the one about Destiny. That's the only one I saw.
I saw the one about Destiny. Then she said she couldn't find Prosperity Thick Girl's page, but I just we put the the link in the chat.
Damn, YouTube, why you taking so long?
So 8 o'clock, everybody go to Prosperity Thick Girls channel. If you can't stay on the whole time, just hit the like button because the like button is free.
Thank you. Yes, it's a free 99. I promise it's free 99.
And hit the like button on Chef Don and the building fund is $ Chef Don 2.
Venmo or Cash App. Unfortunately, y'all, there are no. I mean, I don't know when YouTube is going to give me access to get super stickers or super chats back, but I'm still not able to operate those either. And unfortunately, I know a couple of you have DM'd me, but I do not have PayPal. Me and PayPal.
He said, he's going to use mine, so just send it to my account and I'll send it to him.
Y'all heard she chuckled, so you know what that means. Well, yeah, I appreciate y'all so much. I really, really do. This was a lit live, and like I told y'all,
no, you should be there by damn now. I done hit this button like I don't know how many times.
Okay, let me see.
I done Register my kids, subscribe my kids to you and every damn thing.
Come on, kids. Okay, let's see. Where we at? We at 2,998.
99. God damn, I got okay. Well, I got one more for you.
Great.
2,999.
That was me. I'm about to get you the third, the 3,000.
So it's 111 people watching me. Now we literally get analytics, and we know the percentage of people who are subscribed to us that's watching them versus the people who are not subscribed. So I know.
There's somebody out there that could have did without
there is somebody out there. There is somebody out there.
Don't worry about it, Chef. Here you go, right here, baby. Here you go.
You see what I'm saying, Sheila? I do. That's why I say I do not like using PayPal. PayPal is ignorant. She said I sent a PayPal to Chef Don for $20 and PayPal took 10 of them.
Do you got 3,000 now? Do you got 3,000?
What? Woo! We at 3K, baby. We at 3K, baby.
All right.
Don't ever say I don't love you.
All right. All right.
It. We at 3K,
all
y'all.
Right.
We really at 3K, y'all. Oh man.
So y'all see Prosperity Thick Girl is a great woman.
She
and
is.
Y'all go to her channel and subscribe and hit the like button on her channel so she can get her numbers up also.
Oh, don't know that's my baby. He already know.
So I'm about to share your live for later on to my community wall too. I've been working on that community wall, y'all. I really have been trying to support content creators because the biggest thing I know it's hard out here, and it's hard out here to be very consistent, especially when you got your own stuff going on in your life.
Yeah.
When you're being consistent. And one thing about Prosperity is she is consistently consistent. She's going live almost every day. So we gotta definitely show some love and show some support. Yeah, we done already talked about her going live late now.
But I go early some about that too. I might go late, but I still go early because I still got my night owls. But I still go early too.
That's right, because some people can't sleep at night. So if you
I'm that person, night, so I feel it. I do it.
You click on and she on there, honey, and that's a good thing.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep up the good work. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get right, Prosperity. And I told her this not too long ago. I'm gonna share what I told you. Prosperity is way too funny to not already be monetized. Like, y'all really gotta sit and just listen to her. She is hilarious. There's not one time I go on her live and don't laugh. So y'all get good content over there. So if y'all don't catch the lives, it's okay to watch the replay. The replay actually helps us a lot in the algorithm.
Yeah.
So watch them replays if you miss a live. I know. So I'm gonna just give y'all this. So yesterday, the live that I did got 615 views, right? Now I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Thank you, PN2.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Anytime that I talk about Destiny or anytime that I talk about the Bishop, those videos are probably not going to be monetized.
Child, tell it.
So just to let y'all know, the original date that I did the video of Destiny's Meltdown, which was October the 5th, they demonetized the video. They demonetized this video as well.
Destiny be working.
Yeah,
Destiny be working overtime.
Destiny is the one that's doing it.
Because
Anybody
she got mine fucking. All I had was not even a minute video of her. It's all Destiny. That's why we don't like you now, Heifer.
The Bishop is the same way. Anytime I do a live for the Bishop strike the little live there, and child, I wish I could show y'all this, but I can't really show y'all too much information. But literally, we get two things as being monetized on YouTube. Either they are going to monetize your videos, or they are going to limit your videos.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not even the cussing though. It's not the cussing. It's not the cussing, because there are some videos where I cussed out numerous people, and that video is still monetized and catching all of the ads. But you know, they know what they doing. But I straight up sent a what's her name over there. I ain't said nothing nobody else ain't saying monetize my video and quit playing with me.
Yeah, because me and Jeremy is an actual sailor. I just curse like one.
Well, and even using Jeremy for an example, like even our Bell Collective reviews.
Thank you, Kimmy.
For Bell Collective reviews, the one that I did by myself, they try not to monetize that one. I'm like, yeah, y'all be tripping. Y'all be tripping, and y'all decide what y'all want to monetize, and y'all decide what y'all want to age restrict. And I ain't got time to be playing with it.
Thank you, Gina M.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying thank you, Gina M. Thank you, PN2 Ross, and thank you, Kimmy Little Sister.
Yes, thank y'all
The
so
Simply
much.
Elegant one.
What Bishop Bullshit is to be expected. It is to be expected with him, and that's why I continue to talk about him. I ain't gonna stop. And that's why we're gonna talk about this. Thank you, Juan Davis. And that's why we're gonna talk about this this alleged bail hearing. Why he's sitting up playing like he don't know
A bail hearing for who?
The bail hearing was for one of the robbers, and then you know how they said the other robber was on the
lam.
Yes. I'm sick of him too. I really am. But like I told y'all, there's no thank you, Francine. Thank you. She dropped down. But there's no way in the world that you are able to wait a minute. Okay. What I was saying was there's no way in the world that you have filed a federal lawsuit that is $20 million, but everything says civil.
30.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So
prosperity.
I told you, you see Aunt Ann thing? I told y'all. She said she just got a message, a DM that the girl in the green dress is Marsau's, not Martell's. I told y'all. I said that 3 months ago when I first started my channel. Because the girl that had the remember, because Martell girl was the lady that had the red hair or something. Remember they kept pointing her out, saying that she was at that ATL trip. That was Martell girl. The other lady is Marsau. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all gotta understand something. Martell got a type. Martell ain't looking at no linebackers.
Exactly.
He is not looking at
girl told y'all that one. Tried to tell y'all. I'm telling you, go back and look at that episode at that party, and when it's Martell that's when Martell is in the living room with that holding that glass of wine with male fur and his cleavage and his cleavage hanging out. And they're gonna pan into Marsau's face when the girl walks up and Big Lou about to look like he about to walk and say something to her. Watch Marsau's face. He could cut that man with his eyes if he wanted to.
Child. Kenya Moore made me dislike her for at least 10 whole years because of her behavior on the show and saying this is why she not gonna get a husband. Is part of your message missing, like Danger? What happened? I left for a while. What did I mean? Baby, you missed a live. Again, y'all, this live, I keep laughing because this live was not intended to be for this. This live was intended for everybody on this thumbnail, and Destiny is not on it. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a quick episode for y'all where I'm gonna just do like hit on these stories, hit and miss, and then y'all can go chat in the comments section.
Oh, so you didn't even get to your other stories?
I did not. Because Because right before I went live, well, I was supposed to go live at like 11 this morning Central Time, but I had several doctor's appointments this morning, and one of my doctor's appointments, she dropped down. One of my doctor's appointments lasted longer than I wanted it to, right? So I was like, shoot, I might as well just cancel my live. And then I said, nah, I need to go live. Just so happened, as soon as I got in here and I saw Hey Girl Hayes video about Destiny, and it made me go to Destiny's page, and I said, oh no, we going live. We going live. But again, like I said, she was not supposed to be the topic of discussion.
That's how it be sometimes.
I'm like, ooh, child, I'm gonna have to recreate a thumbnail for this, because I did not talk about these people. I talked about Destiny, Martell, and the rest of these folks. I had fun. I keep coming back because I get so many DMs. You do? Oh my God. Y'all. And listen, I'm not saying don't DM me or none of that, right? Because y'all know how I am. But baby, y'all do not mind sending DMs and letting us know what's going on, and I appreciate it.
Chat.
Hold on, y'all, because
y'all YouTube ain't easy. I thought this shit was gonna probably been a breeze. This is not a game.
No, it's not easy, and this is why I keep telling y'all, like, support your YouTube. Listen, I know we all work, we have money, all that kind of stuff. So on these platforms, y'all, especially if the content creator is not monetized, or if they tell you that the video is not monetized, all cash apps, Venmos, PayPals, whatever you send is a blessing, and it does help. It does help. I just want to say that. Chef Hugh, who interviewed MS. Wait, who's MS? Who is MS? Somebody that interviewed somebody? Who you talking about? I don't know what you talking about. I don't know who MS is. I'm over here really trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to see what you reading.
Oh, the other brother. MS is Pookie. Okay. God dog it. Let me think. Give me just a minute. Let me think of his name. Her name.
Who did he do an interview with last night?
She was just in my chat, and I played her song, and I cannot think of her name. Lady E. Nicole or something like that. Is that her? Y'all remember? If some of y'all was here the other day, I think it was me, Prosperity, Jeremy, and some other people was up here. Remember we listened to the song? D Cooks was up here. Remember the day we were doing.
I remember that panel. I remember because the man D went to my channel afterwards. Yeah, but I can't think of the person.
Oh, somebody said her name. D.E. Nicole. D.E. Nicole.
Yeah, that's
I don't
it.
know why I want to call her
Lady,
like Lady Nicole or something like that. Well, y'all know what we call him over here. If you cuss, we call him bitch boy. If you don't cuss, we call him big boy. You know, big short for bitch.
When Aunt Ann put that picture up of that man with looking like Pookie, I say, I should not be laughing this damn hard. That damn Pookie comparison kills me every time.
Man, when she was calling him Pookie, I kept saying, who is Pookie? And then I got to thinking, I said, baby, that's a perfect name for this fool. A perfect name for him. A perfect name for him. But I had already said that they was going to dig up that man's mama and daddy. I had already said that. I had said that. He should have shut up. He shouldn't have been in people's lives and stuff.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for him at all.
I text Scotty so fast. I said, Scotty, get that clown off your platform.
Yeah, you did way too much. Then you're gonna go talk about the lady gave her kid. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? This lady said that I'm still trying to figure out what this lady said that was so bad that warranted everything he did for 3 days.
Nothing.
I don't even think he slept.
The smoke, he had the smoke for the wrong person.
He always does.
You had smoke from his van, but that's not really where your smoke should have been for. I mean, who your smoke should have been for? Your smoke should have been for everybody else that you was out here clowning for. Right, your brother.
But he want to be liked by them.
Eventually, you said that it made a difference, but you should have started with the fact that your brother was the one that really called you a bum on national TV by saying that this woman paid your child support. Not only that, but this is where I have an issue. He kept saying that he wasn't mad at them for not claiming him because he got some ladies that he don't claim either. Well, what is you really mad at then? You is mad because she didn't claim you.
Exactly.
That's exactly why you mad. That stepped all over your ego. But if I was
it could be nothing else because that's all she said. What else could it be? That's all she said, and she wasn't with him like that. That's the only thing you can be mad at, dumb. She said nothing else.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, and that little small thing, like you can't be mad because someone doesn't claim you. The biggest thing is whatever you out here doing until you make an agreement with that particular person that you don't mind letting other people know. Until then, shut your damn mouth.
Right. Talk about
shut your mouth.
In a polyamorous relationship. Boy, Miss Van don't look like she poly nothing. If you don't sit your ass down some damn where, now you're making up ish. Now you're just making up ish. And then gonna sit there and take the picture of her holding the books up. She had a robo. She could have been at her house. So, like, we supposed to believe that was at your house? Like, what is this supposed to mean? You act like she was butt naked or something. She had on clothes. If you somebody's friend, why I gotta put clothes up? Why do I have to be wrapped up and tied up and tangled up in the Lord with clothing on to send you a picture?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, but anybody who, if you out here really telling who you sleeping with, because I'm pretty sure we all got us a little if we ain't married, some of us that is married still got us some little side dips too. But I'm just saying the people that are married that's out here got you a little side dip anytime you need your little tingle, you feel a little tingle down it, you know, in your areas. Yeah, you feel a little scratch, a little tingle, a little something. You call them on the phone, you send them
of them damn batteries
on over and tickle me ammo you a little bit. And then once you know y'all get done tickle me ammo in each other, then you go on about your business.
Home.
But you know one
shut
thing
your mouth.
Is keep your damn mouth closed. I don't have no respect.
Got hurt behind running their mouth.
I don't got no respect for no man that run their mouth about who they sleep with.
Cause I sure ain't got enough for the baby out here making songs about people like I'm tired of these ninjas. I'm just tired of them. That's why I'm always keep batteries because I don't got time for this. This is what we not gonna do.
Nope. You right, pretty brown eyes, child. Nothing.
I'm gonna roll over and go to sleep. I ain't got time for
Marsau season 1. Yeah, but I was mainly talking about the fact that he's speaking on it now because Marsau said something about the child support. This man got on national TV, your brother, and called you a bum in front of everybody on the TV screen. Again, we wouldn't have known nothing about the child support had he not said nothing.
Thank you to the 4 people that subscribe.
Like, come on, man. Okay, let me see.
I about to say, you better get up off here. You got a damn live.
I sure do, and it is 6:01. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off this live, and y'all meet me over in the next one if you care anything about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We about to start off with the trailer for the reunion. So
their fashions took me out. I don't watch the show, but your review of their fashions took me out, child. I was done. I said, the hell is this?
Child, because they were just, it wasn't it. But now seeing them in motion and seeing them sit down, I kind of understand it a little bit better. Not much, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, y'all. Make sure before you leave, if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, like this video, and show love to the channel. $3.33, $33.33, however you feeling. You might feel like putting some zeros behind that, and you're more than welcome to do so. Cash App Chef Don Don 2 via Venmo Chef Don Don 2, especially if the okay. Y'all don't want to give. We passed the collection plate around, right? Well, can y'all do at least one thing for me?
Hit that damn like button.
Hit the like button and put a chef emoji in the chat. Let me know that you was here. Let me know that you love the content, but also too, if you do feel like being a blessing, I ain't stopping you. Go ahead and bless that Cash App or that Venmo. All right, y'all. Meet me on over. I'm fit to end this live and start my next one, child. I'm on the roll.
All right, baby, check your DM because I got a bone to pick with you. Love you. Bye-bye.
All right, bro. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And like I said, y'all catch me in the next live. I'm about to end this one and head right on over. Appreciate it.